all these kids, they dream of playing on Saturdays. Well,
That's right. Here's
they'll get their shot today.
That's what Coach today during pregame meal was telling them, hey, y'all get ready. ESPN's going to be out here being y'all playing on Saturday. Lee Corso's coming on down, and they all got a big chuckle. But like he said, you know, it's not that many times in high school football that you get an opportunity to play on Saturday. Since I've been around Bacon County football in the last probably 23 years, I don't know that maybe twice that we've played on a Saturday. It's not been very many times.
It's just a different feel.
It
honestly.
is. It's just, even looking at the field, you know, the grass, the color in the afternoon, at night, it's like the grass, you get that darker green. Today in the dead heat of the sun, you've got that lighter tone to it. It's a little bit dry. The irrigation hasn't come on yet.
And you don't have the lights on.
Don't have the lights on. So, and there is not a cloud in the sky. I know all of you are out there tuning in on the radio. You're either in your truck or car or sitting at the house listening on the radio, but it is definitely a beautiful day. Couldn't have asked for better weather. It seems like the past 2 times that I remember we played games on Saturday that it was extremely hot.
And then as for the season so far, it's near about rained almost every time.
That's right. So we haven't really had any dry games this season. You know, and again, weather has not been favorable, but today got this nice cool breeze, and that's probably the one thing that will come into effect today, especially for the kicking game, is there is up here at the press box, definitely the flags are, fully stretched out. I would say there's probably 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Don't know quite how it feels down on the field, but I did see East Lawrence in warm-ups. Their kicker was kicking straight against the wind, and I think he made 1 out of about 18 field goal attempts. And every one he kicked, it just climbed higher and higher up in the air. It was definitely pushing it. So that's definitely going to come into contention today. Right now it seems the wind is coming out of the west and blowing to the east. So it is straight coming out of the west. You know, thankful this week this game is being played on Saturday because of Hurricane Ian.
Yeah, and it could have been a lot worse.
It could have.
We were lucky. I don't think we got a drop of rain here.
No, we did not. We did not. And I'm not saying we couldn't have used a little bit of rain, but I'm honestly thankful. I would rather over prepare and get lucky than go through what so many are going through in Florida and South Carolina and North Carolina right now. And we have all those people in our prayers. A good friend of mine that I've worked with in the golf business, he lives down in Naples, Florida, and I called him yesterday to check on him and didn't get him, and he ended up sending me a text message, and said, man, I just can't talk right now. And he said my house was under 3 foot of water. And just crazy, man. I can't imagine what those people are going through, and we're so thankful, it did not happen here. So we're super excited to have this game today. Some games are getting pushed to Monday. I know Pierce County and Appleton County are playing Monday night, which is going to be a very big game here in southeast Georgia. And any game here in Bacon County we say is a big game. I'm super excited and just thankful we get to play it.
Yeah, and just to get it in and not have to worry about 2 games in 5 days like some of those teams will have to worry about. And I know that can put a lot of stress on your players, coaching staff, everyone involved.
Yep.
So just to be able to get this game in is a good thing.
Yep, and I'm going to read here. Heath did a really good scouting report, if I can get to it, on a breakdown here on East Lawrence. Let's see when we get to them. We're just slowing down talking real quick. We got a prayer going up, so not trying to talk too loud during this. Amen. So East Lawrence, they're coming in. They've got they run a multiple formation on offense, and they definitely they run primarily out of the spread. Like I said, their quarterback is their best player. and he looks like a fullback. I believe he's number 10, what I saw down there on the field, and one of the most athletic, stockiest kids on the football team. I mean, he is just a man. Reminded me a lot of Jacob Carver from the past. You know, he seemed to be about 235 and just a hoss. He looks more like a fullback than he does a quarterback. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how much they sling it. You know, does he have an arm, or is he going to be more of a run-style quarterback? They do have a very good running back as well that they hand the ball off to. So we're going to see a lot of that. Defense, they have a 4-man front with 2 really big guys up front in the guard spots. So, again, I think it's going to be a good matchup for our Red Raiders, a good test. We've had 2 weeks off here, and we've been plagued by the flu. I know last week we had, I think, 22 players out that missed practice with the flu. Even Coach got the flu. We had 5 players out at our past game against 5 starters out against Clinch County. And we got home that night off the bus here, and I think there was about 12, 15 kids that were like, Coach, I don't feel good. I think I'm running a fever. And then by the next day we had 20-something kids sick on Saturday, and it just went from there, and it completely went through our team. But thank goodness we had 2 weeks to get healthy. And, Coach, they really worked hard this week with the players to get them back up to game speed and get them ready. So I do think our Raiders have a big chance to come up with a win tonight. We just got to show up and play Red Raider football.
Right, and then 2 weeks of preparation, 2 weeks of work. You can iron out any of those kinks, whatever you feel like you need to work on. And getting healthy, I know I don't feel like we've had a bunch of major injuries this year, anything of that nature. But, you know, playing football, you get dinged and bruised up. And
yes.
2 weeks is a good opportunity to take care of those little nagging injuries.
Well, I know our quarterback had a slight ankle sprain, so 2 weeks for him is going to be good for him to be able to recover from that. And today, seeing him maneuver around, you know, it looks like he's back. I'm not saying he's 100%, but I'm saying maybe he's around 95, 98%, where he's been playing at, you know, at 85, 90%.
Yeah.
So just that 2 weeks allowed him to get 10 more % recovery and get a little more mobility. And, you know, we just hope to stay there for the remainder of the season. And, you know, any of these things happen early so that we've got time to recoup before season gets here.
And 2 weeks can feel like a lifetime. I'm sure these guys have been practicing for 2 weeks are wanting to hit somebody besides
That's
their own
right.
teammates.
Well, they were very hyped up for pregame today. It's definitely out of the norm. It's just a different feel, like you said today. It's just all around different. Excited to see how our players respond. I know in the past we've not done well with Saturday games. I don't know what it is. Whether it's early in the morning, it seems like our kids, whether it's baseball, soccer, I don't care if we're playing pool. Mm-hmm. It seems like early games we've always struggled here in Bacon County. And for whatever reason, these oddball games where you get thrown out of the norm, we've seen to struggle. But this team right here has fought through a lot of adversity, and I think they're going to come in here tonight ready. Coach Wilson, he was on them all day today. It was all business, no play. He's been on them since the time they stepped foot on grounds. There was, I know, 2 players that forgot something at the house. They'd already come in, and they went out to the car to run back to the house, and he went and stopped them. He's like, "Hey, what you doing?" He said, "Coach, I forgot this at the house." He said, "Nuh-uh, you show up here, you ready to work, you're not leaving, you better call somebody and have them bring it." And he's right. That's what type of business Coach Wilson runs, and he's just like, "Hey, you know, we're here, we're going to work, and we need to get it right." And there's accountability. And, again, if you forgot something, well, you better call somebody because it's time to get to work now.
And the game's not changing. You're still going to have to run out there and strap it up between those white lines.
Well, our Red Raiders are coming out to take the field. We are in red pants, red jerseys, and red helmets. So we are all Red Raidered out today. East Lawrence has got on yellow pants, white jerseys with a black helmet, black numbers. So we're going to come out. Our captains are taking the field on both sides. Red Raiders have 3 captains going out East Lawrence is sending out 4. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout here before the kickoff and send it back to the station to Mr. Paul here on Classic Country 104.3.
Carver Drug Company, Highway 32 bypass in Alma, you'll find everything you would expect to find in a great drugstore.
Here comes he.
Complete prescription services, a convenient drive-up window, and delivery is also available. Carver Drug Company is also where you'll find durable medical equipment like respiratory supplies, wheelchairs, walkers, knee braces and wrist braces, diabetic shoes, and much more. Plus, at Carver Drug Company in Alma, you'll find a gift registry. Gifts are available for
I done got your replace.
Carver Drug Company in Alma and have a look around. Open from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Carver Drug Company and Gifts located at 135 Georgia Highway 32 bypass in Alma, right next to Family Vision Care.
I'm Phil Carver from Carver Drug Company and Gifts, your small-town pharmacy offering world-class service. First Franklin Financial in Alma is
here. We won the toss.
And neighbors make their way through life with the dignity and respect they deserve. They offer customers short and long-term installment loans with payment plans that fit each customer's need. Visit the friendly folks at First Franklin Financial, located at 416 South Dixon Street in Alma, or call for more information, 912-632-8615.
You're listening to Classic Country 104.3 WAJQ FM Alma.
Raider Nation, welcome back here. It's getting exciting here on Saturday in Alma, Georgia. We've got Saturday football under the sunlight. It's different, Heath. Heath Carver made it up the stairs. I said, right. Man, you good? He was like, give me a minute.
Yep.
And if you know, you know. This is Mile High Stadium, and coming up them steps, Heath, you didn't walk up, you ran up. And you like me, we both big old boys.
Oh, yeah.
You're a lot more better shape than I am.
I don't know about that right this second, to be honest with you.
But when I come up here, I need to get here about 5 to 10 minutes early so I can catch my breath before I get on the radio, or I'm going to be there like, that fat boy's out of shape right there.
Yep.
And that's what I sound like. But, again, just a different vibe here in Alma, Georgia today. Saturday football. We're usually at home sitting watching ESPN and watching college football, but, man, I'll trade these Red Raiders any day, Heath.
That's right, and especially if you got Dish Network. From my understanding, you ain't got ESPN right this second.
That's right. So our Red Raiders won the toss, and we are going to kick off here to start the game, which means we will receive in the second half. This has been all season long. It's the way the coins flipped. And,
yep.
It's worked out. Our guys, that's what we wanted, and we like it when we get our way.
That's right, and it definitely looks like Cozy's going to be kicking with the wind right now to start with.
Yep.
He's lined up to do our kicking duties. He's done a great job. I'll be honest with you, I think they're up a little too short on him there. He get a hold of one, especially in this wind. It'll go through the end zone, I think.
Yeah. Well, it definitely come into play, I saw in warm-ups for East Lawrence, Heath, out of about 18 kicks.
High kick. Kai goes back to the 5 and picks it up. He takes it up the middle.
He runs into the back with one of his guys. We wrap him up, number 88 for the Red Raiders on the tackle. We're going to bring him down at about the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. It's about a 13-yard return on the kickoff for East Lawrence. And Heath, I just don't know. This is a weird. It's different.
It is. It's definitely
night.
Different. You don't have the cheerleaders here. You don't have the band here. It just does not feel like Friday Night Lights, and I reckon it's not. It's Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday
football.
So if we get a little quiet on you, we're right here with everybody else. We're just trying to figure it out and go with the flow.
East Lawrence has got a big quarterback. He's about 240 pounds.
That's what I said. He reminds me a lot of, and he just walked up the steps, Jacob Carver, former running back, fullback for Bacon County, legend in the making, I say. He's was part of that team that beat Pierce County here. We coached Kofer.
They made us jump off sides first play of the game. They run a bunch set up to the top side, one wide receiver down at the bottom, one running back in the backfield.
And try to get us a jump again.
Hand it off up the middle to the big full or tailback.
And he's going to get about a 9-yard gain, 10-yard gain on the play.
It looks very close to a first down.
And that is going to be enough for a first down. It's a big run here by East Lawrence. No, they're not moving the chains.
They're going to bring up second down and very short here.
It's about a 9 3/4. Nope, they're marking it. They're moving it. So it was right on the 10-yard gain, so they're taking time here to get the chains moved. East Lawrence gets back under center, single tailback in the backfield, receiver up top, one at the bottom, hand it off.
Again.
He breaks to the bottom side, cuts back up towards the middle.
I think they're going to get them for holding 2 times. It looks like got a little laundry on the field. We hit him in the backfield, just kind of arm tackled him, and he ran through it. We got to do a better job of putting our shoulders in him and driving him back.
And up front here on this bottom side, their offensive line is doing a good job blocking downfield here, Heath.
Yep.
Getting hands on us. So there's going to be a holding call against East Lawrence, so that's going to back them up. Be a spot foul, so it's going to bring up first down and 15 for East Lawrence. Puts the ball back on the 29-yard line.
They run their bunch set down to the bottom, 3 wide receivers, 1 wide receiver, actually 2 up top. Kind of all of it's tied together.
Not doing any spread right now. They're keeping tight formation.
He tries to get outside. We wrapped him up pretty good.
Good job tackling. We're going to keep him about a 1-yard gain on the play, 2-yard gain on the play. They're giving him a pretty good spot there.
JoJo read that one really well
did.
Wrapped him up good and waited on some help to get to him.
We did a better job coming off our blocks there on the top side. Their offensive line, we did better coming off their blocks.
That's going to bring up a second down and about 14 for East Lawrence. Our Red Raiders, it seems like we've come out more in a 4-man front tonight than the 3-man front we normally do today.
Again, that's going to get hard.
It is.
We're so used to it.
They toss it to the outside. He's trying to find him a hole. He's got
tackle, and we get him down around the 40. Or no, they're going to mark it back around the 38-yard line.
We had a guy that turned it upfield, but he didn't have no help coming back to the back side of the play to bring him down.
3rd down and 6 here. 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. East Lawrence trying to get something happening offensively, and they're doing a lot just running outside, up top and down around the bottom.
They do spread it out a little bit more now. Got 3 wide receivers up top.
See if they run up the middle.
Fake that pass.
It's got a man open.
Oh, man, nice hit by number 3. He tried to get away from it or throw it away, and he did throw it away. But number 3 come in.
And Heath.
Maquavius O'Neal.
I thought he was inside the hash. That wouldn't be intentional grounding there.
There was a guy in the area, I reckon I would call it. He was jumping for it, but there wasn't no way he was ever going to get that ball, I don't think.
Great stop by our Red Raiders defensively here to keep force East Lawrence turnover on downs and force them to punt here. Punter's back on the 25. We got 1 man back to receive.
Low
punt.
Low snap.
And he shanked it. It's going to bounce out of bounds right about the 40, maybe the 41.
It's going to give us pretty good field position, Joe, to start the game.
We'll take that all day. Hopefully our offense can sniff the the momentum out of this mistake.
That's right.
And let's get some excitement and come on the field and just take care of business.
They gave him a good spot, though, Joe.
My gosh.
From my perspective, it looked like it went out before it even got to the 40.
I'm telling you. I straight had my eyes on the ball. That bounced out at the 41, but they marked it at the 38.
Red Raiders come out with 2 running backs in the backfield, twins down at the bottom. We hand it off to number 2. Number 1, he's bouncing outside. He's trying to break the corner, and he's got the edge. Got 1 man there, and he finally runs him out of bounds.
Yep. Great run by Travion.
Yep. And that's going to bring up a first down or get us a first down right there for our Red Raiders on the first play. He tried to go inside, and they clogged the hole, and he bounced it outside. Great run, great vision to bounce it outside at that play.
And I love the excitement of Travion. He's just one of the kids, especially 2 weeks ago against Clinch County. The boy showed us that he wanted to be there to play.
That's right.
And he showed up first play here tonight that he wants to be here to play. Hand it off again
Number
to
6, JoJo, right up the middle.
Good
he
hard
fights
run.
hard for about 3 to 4 yards. No, even closer to 5. Good job. So, great push by our line on that one to open that hole up.
Glad to see JoJo back. He was one of our players out
that was
2 weeks ago, sick, and he's probably one of the key leaders, if not the most important leader or captain on the team that really sparks these all these players up and holds everybody accountable. So having him on the field is huge.
Red Raiders got twins up top, 2 running back. Handed off number 1. He's met right past the line. He breaks one tackle.
And they wrap him up. He's got 3 guys on him, but they still can't bring him down. They finally blow it dead.
But they should give him a couple of yards forward motion.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Great job by Travion again. He just, his engine keeps going and it don't stop.
No. And to be such a little guy and to see somebody twice his size not to be able to bring him down just shows you how much tenacity and fire he's got in his playing ability. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Our Red Raiders got twins down at the bottom, 1 tight end up top. Not saying ask for the ball.
We run right
into some blocking there. We just did get back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like don't look like they're going to move any. That's going to bring up a 4th down for our Red Raiders.
It's going to put the ball. We're on the 40 in East Lawrence territory, and we're going to punt. So we're not going to try anything here early in the game. 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
We had a little momentum there, but it just kind of stopped us there on the 3rd down play.
Now, we could call a fake here. I'm not saying it's mighty early in the game, but 4 yards to go. Be interesting to see. We got a quarterback back at punter, so
nice snap.
Yep. And we
nice
do punt,
high punt.
And I see a flag. Ball hits and takes a great bounce.
Great
job. It's
going
to roll out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
But they are flat. There's laundry on the field. And
2 flags out. We jump.
They said false start on the Red Raiders, so that's going to back us up. 5 yards.
So we'll come back and punt again. And I hate to negate. That was a great punt by Cozy to pin them down on the 7-yard line.
That ball was kicked a mile high. It seemed like it hung right there forever.
And once it got up there, that wind said, let me just carry you a little bit further.
That's right. So we're going to line it back up, do it again. Number 33, Jason Guess, is the lone snapper.
We definitely got to take advantage of this win all we can here in the first half.
Yep. Nice snap again.
Another great punt.
Kind of shanked it a little bit, though.
I
think it's going to get a nice roll for us, though.
And this might end up better. It does.
That's right.
1 yard. So we pin them down on about the 6.
Great kick by Cozy again. It went off the side of his foot a little bit, but we got a nice roll out of it. Great place for us, our Red Raiders, just pin them back on defense. Now we need to hold them here.
Yeah. So East Lawrence coming out to take it back over on offense. We'll take a quick 30-second break and send it back to the station here to Mr. Paul on Classic Country 104.3. First play here, East Lawrence takes back over after we punt to them. Had a 4-yard gain on a handoff play down to the bottom side. They got the ball on the 9-yard line, so we still have them deep in their territory. They fake the handoff. The quarterback takes it straight up the middle on the keep. And he's going to get about 6 or 7. They're going to mark it about 5. I think his knee hit, so that's going to bring up
third down
and 1 for East Lawrence. The ball is on the 15-yard line. We've got 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
And they've changed up their offensive system a little bit. Got a different quarterback back there right now, number 10.
He's more of a
option,
skilled type player. The other quarterback's like a fullback. They handed off to number 10, and
did we stop him?
I think we may have stopped him.
Yes, sir. It looks like they don't pick up no yardage there.
No gain on the play.
Great job by our defense just to stop him right there.
Was that JoJo in
I think
on the
so.
stop? I believe it was. Our line got him wrapped up, and JoJo come in from the linebacker position and just put his helmet in there and kept him from falling forward, and that's going to keep him short. Great job by our Red Raider defense.
Let's see if they're going to try to do anything risky here early in the first. It wouldn't be advisable, I wouldn't think, to do anything.
The hard thing right now is so their kicker's backed up on the goal line. Yep. He is kicking against the wind, so I don't think we want to necessarily send any pressure here.
No.
Because he's not. It's going to be difficult to kick against this wind. High snap. Oh, and he shanked it again, and it's going to fall. It bounces back inside, and they're going to stop it at the 26-yard line. So, wow.
I think Coach Tron wanted him to pick that sucker up and run on the bounce. He was right there at it.
Because there wasn't nobody on the bottom side down here.
And Coach Wilder was doing what every coach was hollering, back away, back away. But it bounced up perfectly. You can't ask for a better bounce. But we got great field position here to start this drive, Joe.
So we're taking over in East Lawrence territory here on the 26. And all we got to do is find some offensive rhythm to get us 26 yards into the end zone and hopefully put the first points on the board here today.
You know, our offensive line's had a decent push. We got to get a little bit better there if we want to spring JoJo or Travion here, let them get a big run here. But we know when Travion gets down here in this part of the field, he's hard to be brought down and to stop. He drives his feet. He's looking for that end zone pylon for sure.
Heath, I didn't see who called a timeout. Was it us or them?
I don't know if anybody did. I don't know.
Maybe they didn't. It seems like they was taking a little bit of time here, almost like it was a timeout.
They might be today with it being in the sunshine,
giving them a little more time.
Making sure they got some water and things like that, keeping our guys healthy.
Very true. I didn't think about that.
I know the wind's blowing and all, but it's still hot out there in the sun. It's blazing this morning or today.
And there's no cloud cover whatsoever.
We were in our bullet package that we've ran all year.
Oh, we try to get them to jump. East Lawrence comes back to set. Almost got him offsides. We hand it off to Travion, and he finds a hole, and somebody grabs him by the leg, but he's still going to fall forward for about a 3 or 4 yard gain.
I'll be honest with you, our tackle over there, he rocked back a little bit. I thought they were going to blow it on us there offsides, a false start there, but they didn't.
So it's going to be a 4 yard gain on the play to bring up 2nd down and 6 for our Red Raiders. Ball's on the 23-yard line.
Back in our bullet package, we do have a tight end up top and technically a tight end down at the bottom.
And East Lawrence, I believe, is going to call a timeout. They do. So East Lawrence is going to take their first timeout of the half here with 4 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We will take a 45-second break and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3. Raider Nation, welcome back. Coming off of an East Lawrence timeout. We get set, and they send one of our players off, I think, for equipment malfunction. We're sending in another player.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It had to be. The only thing I can think of was something wrong with his gear. They didn't give him an opportunity. They just sent him onto the sideline.
We're more than a Wildcat pack.
Yeah.
Oh, little bobble,
fumble.
Oh, man.
And I'm not sure.
I think we tried to do a little trickery there, and they saying it's East
Lawrence
Lawrence ball.
My goodness, and just unfortunate mistake there. We tried to set up like a Wildcat, and the snap was a good snap, but and who were they snapping it to?
It was one of our upbacks. It was going to be a direct snap to him real quick. They were trying to get some real quick yards out of it.
And he didn't get good hands on it.
Yep.
And bobbled it, and the ball fell right up to the defensive line, and East Lawrence fell on it. So with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the first, East Lawrence is going to take over on a turnover here. So it'll be 1st down and 10. East Lawrence has got the ball on the 22-yard line. Back in their territory. We need defense to stand up again big here.
They got that big quarterback back there now. That bunch set up to the top side. 2 wide receivers close tied in on the bottom side also. They hand it off. He tries to counter. He's got a blocker.
And he breaks to the top side, and it's off to the races right now. We're going to tackle him out of bounds at about the around the 32, 33-yard line. And a huge, huge gain for East Lawrence. It went to the weak side, and there was just nobody out there. It was off to the races after that.
That wide receiver got a good block on our end guy, and he just went around him. And fortunate somebody caught him there before he could go on into the end zone, but not after a huge gain there.
It's about a 50-something yard gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10. East Lawrence with the ball on the 34-yard line in Bacon County territory. 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. East Lawrence backs up, passes, hits the guy right in the chest, bounces right off his breastplate, and we almost come up with the bounce.
Number 3, Mister, was in there, lifted his hands, might have distracted him a little bit to cause him to take his focus off the ball.
He made a good dive for it and got some fingertips right there at the ball, but it just wasn't quite close enough to him. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, East Lawrence. They're in the shotgun. They try to draw us off. Snap it.
Hand it off.
He tries to go to the bottom side, breaks 2 tackles, 3 tackles. And we finally wrap his feet up and bring him down around the 19-yard line. That's going to be enough for East Lawrence 1st down.
We're trying to arm tackle him right now, and this big guy ain't going down. Most good running backs aren't going to go down. They're going to run through those arm tackles.
Definitely so. So 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. East Lawrence trying to make something happen offensively and put the first points on the board here today. They snap the ball, fake the handoff, rolls up top.
Trying to throw it, got a pass. We're giving chase, and he's brought down hard there by our cornerback. Stepped up, number 4, Austin Reynolds.
It's going to be about a 6-yard gain on the play. So I think that we'll see it'll be a 5-yard gain. So to bring up 2nd down and 5. For East Lawrence, the ball is on the 15-yard line. Maybe 14. It's on the 14.
They come with that bunch set, under center, 1 running back in the backfield, 1 wide receiver up to the top.
And we've got flags
flying everywhere.
I think they jumped this time. False start on East Lawrence, so that's going to back them up. We needed that right now.
Yes,
Heath.
we did. Definitely something just to kill that momentum they had going on that drive.
Yep. So that'll back them up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. East Lawrence. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Clock continues to roll. Score remains 0-0. East Lawrence gets under center.
Empty backfield. Man in motion. Oh, fumble. Man, he kicked the snot out of that, didn't he?
It looks like we're going to get it. Oh, my goodness.
Fall on it, guys. Just fall on it. There you go.
Not sure. They're pointing like we have it.
White hat's right there, and he points
our
our direction. Nice job by our guys.
And, man, Heath, you don't see that happen too often, but the quarterback dropped the ball, and when he turned around to pick it up, he kicked it in the opposite direction that he did not want to kick that ball.
And we had a defensive guy. He wanted to scoop and score it, but at that moment, just fall on it and let us get possession of it. And our Red Raiders take over. Looks like we're going to run pretty quick, try to get a playoff here.
So we're going to take over on the 47-yard line. So good field position here to start this offensive series.
Yeah, he kicked that back 30 yards for us. So we run with our 2 wide receivers down at the bottom, 2 running backs back in the backfield with Knox Ledbetter at quarterback. He calls for the ball.
Hand it off to Travion, and he's fighting, and he's going to get about a 3-yard gain on the play.
Bring it up to midfield for our Red Raiders.
He's going to put the ball on the 50. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Clock continues to roll here in the first quarter. Score remains 0-0.
Man, we've got to take advantage of these gifts they've been giving us tonight for sure.
2nd down and 7. Ball's on the 50. Red Raiders breaking the huddle. Got 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers up top. We look to pass. He pumps, and we're going to get sacked.
Yes, he just didn't have nowhere to go. He looked 2 or 3 times.
It's going to be a 2-yard loss on the play. No, excuse me. I'm looking at the original. So that's going to be a 5-yard loss on the play.
It's going to back us up to 3rd down and 12. Knox is a young quarterback. He's got to learn when it ain't there just to kind of throw it out of bounds.
Well, he got a little nervous, I think, there, and he got that happy feet that we saw earlier in the season him do. The last few games he hasn't had that. He's had a little more confidence, but you could see there that he was second-guessing what he was thinking. He gets a little bit of happy feet when you start seeing him guess like that.
We got trips down at the bottom, 1 running back in the backfield.
He gets flushed.
He gets tripped up again.
Another sack for a loss. And East Lawrence just penalizing us here. Defense doing a great job of getting penetration and getting back to Knox, our quarterback, and they're going to force us to punt.
Yeah, our line's got to hold that block. You want to, at least 4 to 5 seconds there. If you can hold that ball should be out of the hand of the quarterback. I know that first play, they kind of, the coverage for the East Lawrence won the battle there, but that one there, they didn't have a whole lot of time to even throw the ball.
And this wind has changed a little bit, Heath. We went back to a west to east, so it's not quite in our favor. Good snap. Great punt. It's the wind's eating it up.
Yep.
And it is going to go out of bounds at about the 42. We'll see where they spot it. Not a very good punt at all.
No.
It was real high, but once it got up there, the wind just took it straight out of bounds.
Wow.
Man, they're going to spot this ball on the 46. So
I don't know how they read that one there. I didn't see.
About a 15-yard punt. So
by far probably Cozy's worst punt he's had all year long.
Yep. And, again, it was just so high. The wind got up there, and as soon as it got up there, it just took it straight to the sideline.
They run trips down at the bottom. East Lawrence does. 1 wide receiver up top in shotgun mode. Their big quarterback in the shotgun. 1 running back in the backfield with him.
I thought they jumped.
They did.
We got some flags.
Yes, sir.
Looks like their left guard, and it was against East Lawrence, so that's going to back them up 5 yards. So that'll bring up 1st down and 15.
Our Red Raiders just got to be able to capitalize on everything that they're doing mistake-wise. Right now, it's definitely in our favor as far as the ball, turnover possessions and things like that. But we just got to capitalize when we're on offense. Our defense is doing their job today. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Snap the ball, hand it off to the big number 4.
We hit him at the line. We wrap him up. He's going to get about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Great job by our defensive line to come off the blocks and just hit him right there before he could get any momentum going whatsoever.
And Heath, that's going to end the first quarter here. Interesting play here on Saturday. Defensively, both teams have showed a lot of tenacity here and been fighting hard. I would have to give a little more momentum offensively to East Lawrence.
Yep.
They've definitely beat us in yardage here. We have got to capitalize on their turnovers and try to get something going here in the second half. Coach already in the second quarter. Coach has already brought him to the side and got everybody on the knee, and he is having church here just like it's halftime. We'll take a quick 30-second break and send it back to the station to Mr. Paul on Classic Country 104.3.
Whether you're
Starting of the second quarter, been an interesting play here in the first quarter. Defense on both sides of the ball. East Lawrence and the Red Raiders has done a good job offensively. East Lawrence has got a little more spark and momentum than we have, but our defense has held tall to keep them out of the end zone. The score remains 0-0 here to start the second quarter. East Lawrence has the ball at second down and about 13, second 13. Ball's on the 43-yard line in East Lawrence territory. East Lawrence goes under center. They try to call us off. We don't fall for it and take the snap. Gets to the bottom side, and they got a face mask on our guy.
I'm going to say, Lord.
And they had to throw it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He was trying to take his helmet off.
He sure was. So maybe
great read by number 8, Aiden Wright. He didn't let him get outside at all. He stayed at home just like he was supposed to.
Fought through that face mask. So it's already a loss on the play in face mask, so that's going to be a personal foul against East Lawrence, and, man, that's going to back them way up, Heath.
I'll be honest with you, Coach. I don't know if I'd have declined that. That'd have been a third and long. That's just going to bring up a second and really long. But, again, I can Monday morning quarterback something to death if I want to, Joe.
That's going to take them all the way back to the 24, Heath.
Yeah, that's a penalty for sure right there.
So it's going to be second down, and let's see, to get a first down, they got to get across the 50 to the 44.
Our scoreboard says second down and 28.
Okay. We'll go with that.
I won't believe them right now.
I'd have to break my calculator out to get the math on that one. It's a long way. That's all I know.
Yeah. They run under center, man in motion, run to the other side of the field. He drops back for a pass. It looks like it's going to be a screen pass.
We trip him up. Great job by number 8.
Man, he come flying in there to save that from being any further than it was.
And he almost knocked the wind out of himself. He reached out so hard to make a dive, to make a great shoestring tackle and stop that screen for about a 5-yard gain maybe.
Our guys definitely bid on that screen pass, sure enough, and, again, it was just saved by great effort and great play by number 8 there for Red Raiders to come up big on that play.
Aiden right on the tackle.
Yeah. They run with their bunch set, one running back in the backfield. He dropped back to pass.
He's going deep.
He's trying to get a man way overthrows. And that's going to bring up fourth down and long for them.
So that's going to force them to punt. The ball's on the 30.
And, Joe, I'm kind of like you. They've not shown me anything in the kicking game
very much. Have not.
That I would be worried about trying to block it.
No, don't even risk going in there and roughing the punter.
Yep.
Let's just go with what he's given us because he's been our best friend here tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely not done. He's not done and really, give the kid credit to go back there to even try because if it was me, I know it'd be about a 5-yard gain every time.
Punter's back on about the 16-yard line. They get a good snap. And he shanks it to the top side. It's going to take a good roll, and it's going to get marked dead at about the 40. So we will take over in Red Raider territory here on the 40-yard line. 10 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Got to get a spark offensively.
We do.
Up front, they're disrupting us. East Lawrence defense has, and we've just not been able to have very many really big plays here yet today, Heath.
No, we haven't been able to break our guys and give them some fresh air and some green space that they can run in.
And we got to give our defense some breathing time.
Yep. We got our twin package down at the bottom, two running backs in the backfield.
Low snap. Knox
takes
keep
off.
It.
He breaks one tackle.
Breaks two tackles. And he's got 2 men that are finally going to bring him down.
But I think they're going to get us for holding back here. They got that yellow stuff on the field again.
Yep. Holding against the Red Raiders. So that's going to back us up. Negate Knox's hard effort there to try to get something out of that first down play. So we'll try again. That's going to bring up first down and 15. That's going to put the ball back on the 35-yard line. No. Spot foul.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's going to take us back to the 25. So we're saying the hold must have took place on the 35. Good gracious, boy, that hurt bad. So that's going to bring up first down and 25.
We run with 2 twins up top, 2 running backs in the backfield. Call for the ball. He tosses the number 1. He's trying to get him outside, and man, they just eat him up at the line.
All the way.
Wasn't a real good pitch.
No.
Travion had to break stride, stop and break stride.
It's going to be a 2-yard loss on the play, so that's going to bring up second down and 28. And again, Knox just seeing a little nervous out there today, and I don't know if it's because of that pressure that's coming to him that's got him a little bit fluttered, Heath.
Yep.
But they've been bringing pressure on us.
They definitely have, and getting somebody in the backfield there to just disrupt everything.
Yep.
We do run Cozy Batten in at quarterback. We got trips up top, 1 running back in the backfield with Cozy. Cozy calls for the ball. He fakes the handoff. He pulls it. He's got open space.
And they're going to get him in about a 6-yard gain, going to bring Cozy down around the 35-yard line.
That's about a 13-yard gain.
13-yard gain. Man, I can.
It's Saturday, Joe. We ain't supposed to be counting.
9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Y'all forgive us.
That's bringing up third down and about 14 for our Red Raiders. Cozy Batten stays in the backfield at quarterback, trips up top. JoJo's the lone running back there with Cozy. He calls for the ball. Fakes the handoff, pulls it again.
They're going to wrap him up in the backfield and tackle us for a loss.
Cozy probably should have just handed that one off that time. He didn't read it quite right. And that's going to bring up a lone fourth down for our Red Raiders. It's going to bring on the punt team again. Again, man, just our offense just can't find a spark nowhere today.
No, we're making too many mistakes. We're kind of backing up on our heels, and up front defensively, they're just knocking us off. And, man, it's just causing a lot of disruption in the backfield for us. 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Clock continues to roll. Cozy back to punt the ball for our Red Raiders. He's on the 21-yard line. Good snap. Great
nice high
punt.
Kick.
And their man back, it just went way over his head.
Wow, great kick by Cozy Batten.
And we're
about the 5-yard line.
My goodness. So 70-yard punt.
That's what
That's a 70-yard punt all day right there.
Don't be trusting our counting today.
That's right. I might have to go back and recount that one. But just a great Red Raider roll, and, man, we pin them deep.
We definitely do.
We need, again, defense and special teams is bailing us out here.
They've done their job. We got to have our offense step up now and do something here. Our defense has been on the field a lot today already. Like we said, there's a breeze blowing, and it ain't just, scorching hot, but it's still warm out here.
Yeah, and this wind's blowing a good 10, 15 miles an hour, and probably with some 20-mile-an-hour gusts.
East Lawrence is in their shotgun formation. Twins down at the bottom, 1 wide receiver up top, kind of spread. Fake the handoff, throw a little pass out there. He tries to break a tackle.
We're going to tackle him. They're going to
give him forward motion.
Yeah, forward motion. So it'll be about a 1-yard gain on the play.
Great job by number 10, Aiden Cochran, to be right there, wrap him up, and he wasn't going to let go of him.
Nope. Not give enough time for more Red Raiders to come in and help bring that guy down.
Yep. Red Raiders, that's going to be 2nd and 9 for East Lawrence. Our defense looks to be more in a 5-man front right now.
They are in a 5-man front.
But they do have twins down at the bottom, 1 wide receiver up top, 1 tight wide receiver right off the line.
Looks like we're going to send a blitz. We do. They hand it off, run to the top side. We're going to tackle him after about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Oh, no.
Oh, is there a flag? No.
Oh,
he went back to pick up the pylon.
Now, he ought to know we sitting here trying to watch him and see what was going on. But that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for East Lawrence on about the 10-yard line.
It's a long 5.
Long 5.
East Lawrence got 2 receivers down at the bottom, 1 receiver up top. Single running back in the backfield. He drops back, passes. He's going to try to break free.
Oh, we wrap him up.
I think, do we hold him short? And I think we do, Heath.
I think so, too. Yes, sir, we do.
That's going to be 4th and 1, and that is going to force East Lawrence to bring out the punt team. Great job, Red Raider defense. It's about a 4.5-yard gain on the little pass play there for East Lawrence, but again, they just come up 1 yard short. And their punter is all the way back on the goal line for the 2nd time today. Good snap. And he finally gets off a good punt.
Yeah.
We field it. They got 2 men on us immediately, and they're going to wrap us up right there. It's going to be about a 1-yard gain on the return for our Red Raiders. But we're going to take over in East Lawrence territory here on the 43-yard line.
We have definitely started with great field position.
Yeah, we're winning the field position battle, but our offense just cannot get anything going so far. 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The score remains 0-0. East Lawrence against our Red Raiders.
Let's see what Coach Wilson and them can dial up here on this offensive series, see if we can't go down the field, put some points on the board here for us.
Yep. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
Woodbury Body Shop in Alma is a full-service auto facility from repairing small dents and scratches to heavy collision repair. Our expert technicians are professional and can handle all aspects of your repair needs. Visit Newberry Body Shop in Alma, located at 665 West 12th Street, or call them 912-632-7933. That's 912-632-7933.
Welcome back. Red Raiders taking over here after a punt. Red Raider defense made a great stand, forced East Lawrence to punt deep. Punter was standing on the goal line. We're going to take over here East Lawrence territory on the 43, so it'll be 1st and 10. Red Raiders offense on the field, 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. We're in our bunch package, hand it off, and we find a little hole. He breaks and jukes and spins and falls forward. Great run by Travion. It's going to be about a solid 4-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Got 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the 2nd. Got plenty of time. Clock's continuing to roll. And almost right now, I say we have to put the ball in his hands, and we just got to make some blocks.
Yeah, we do.
Give him an opportunity to find a hole to get it some kind of spark going.
Yep.
We
hand it off. He's got him a hole. He's got blockers out here.
They try to strip, but Travion holds on to it.
And that's going to get us a 1st down right here. Nice run.
Yep. That's going to go down to the 29-yard line.
There was nobody. JoJo didn't even have nobody to block for at least 5 yards there. Great run by our Red Raiders.
Good blocking there. Gave him a good hole.
We're running real quick, trying to get a quick offense in.
Travion takes handoff again, and they're going to hit us behind the line of scrimmage.
He didn't follow his blockers on that one. I think
didn't.
they had something there, and he just didn't follow it. He tried to make a little extra out of it.
Maybe he failed. They're going to give him forward progress on that. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. I didn't think he made it back to the original line of scrimmage.
I didn't either, to be honest with you, Joe. We're moving our tight ends around a little bit, kind of messing up East Lawrence. That was jumping for sure. That dude was all in our guy's face.
Yes, he was.
So that's going to help us out for sure there, Joe.
That's going to take the ball down to the 24-yard line. It's a great job, offense there, getting East Lawrence to jump off sides.
And sometimes just that little bit of movement, our guys started out being confused but it messed them up too, which tells you who they're keying on right there.
That's right. And their defense is definitely confused right now with our hurry-up offense, man. They're shifting and moving all over the place, and they've not been set. Low snap, but we hand it off to Travion.
Travion got him a hole.
One man to beat.
He's going to get knocked out of bounds about the – oh, man. Wow.
They're going to – I think they're
7-yard line?
No, the one.
No.
What? Oh, they're saying did he step out of bounds?
That's what they're saying. They got him marked back here at the 7-yard line, Joe.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I'm saying. To me, horrible placement. I thought he walked that line for a while there.
I did too.
But, man,
still first down.
Our Red Raiders are knocking on the doors, though.
And that's what I said, man. Just put it in Travion's hands and let's, give him some good blocking, and he'll get a spark going for us today.
Right.
They hand it off to Travion again, and
he
hits the line of
there.
scrimmage. Not any hole for him to find. So it'll be no gain, maybe one. Yep, they're giving him 1 yard gain on the play, so he did fall forward for a little bit of gain. Travion slow getting up there. Got a little bit of a wobble. Legs stiffed up on him.
Yep.
So it's going to be second down and 6, or second down and goal, balls on the 6. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Clock continues to roll. Knox comes in with the play. They break the huddle real quick. We get set. We try to get them to jump off sides. Knox looks back. Takes snap, hands it off to JoJo. He has a hole, and he's in for a touchdown. Just like that,
yes,
6 yards. JoJo finds a good hole and meets him at the goal line and puts his head down and falls in, boy, after 2 guys come in try to stop him, and he would not be denied that touchdown.
Great effort by JoJo on that play. And, again, he had a nice hole to run through there.
That's right.
This series, our offensive line's done a great job of opening up them holes and giving our running backs lanes that they can run in.
So that's going to make the score Bacon County 6, East Lawrence 0 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
We got number 88, Isaiah Robertson, back to kick. Nice
snap, and it's up and it's good.
Yes, sir. Great
job. Just like that, Bacon County strikes first. 7 points on the board. 3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Bacon 7, East Lawrence 0. We'll take a 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
Auto Repair offers semi and tractor tires, lift kits, and lowering kits. They also have a large selection of new and used tires. They do brakes, alignments, engines, transmissions, oil changes, and air conditioner repair. They're located at 937 South Pierce Street, or call them at 912-632-4244. Alma Tire and Auto Repair are proud supporters of Red Raider football.
Raider Nation, welcome back. And Heath, man, just glad to see us strike first. It's been tough here in the first half for us to get some offensive momentum, but we put the ball in Travion Richardson's hand here late, and then he got us all the way down to the goal and got a little banged up a little bit, and JoJo come in and cleaned it up for him and punched one in from 6 yards out and make the score Bacon 7, East Lawrence 0.
Cozy Batten's lined up to kick off. They did move back a little bit further this time, expecting a good kick. Nice driving kick down there to about the 15-yard line. He's got a wall.
Yep. And we're going to bring him down at about the 45-yard line. Good return for East Lawrence.
Yep. Brought down by number 14 and with Moopy Green, and with the help of somebody else. I didn't get the number of who else come in there and helped him out. But, yeah, he had a nice wall to run behind. He got good yardage on that play.
He sure did. So East Lawrence will take over now. Offense will be first down and 10. The ball's on the 46-yard line in their territory. 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Raiders leading 7-0 over East Lawrence. East Lawrence got 2 backs in the backfield in the shotgun. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 up top. They pass to one of the backs in the backfield, and he's going to run out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain on the play. It's going to put him, I think, around the 49. See, no, they're going to put it on the 50. So bring up second down and 6. East Lawrence showing multiple offensive formations here.
Yeah, they definitely, what I've watched of them, they do that a lot. Now they've gone to 2 running backs with the quarterback at shotgun, twins up top, 1 wide receiver at the bottom, send the guy in motion. They hand off to the big running back, and we hit him low after about a gain of about 4 yards. He actually ran into the back of one of his running back or linemen.
I think we got a good spot there, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
So
we'll see if they go into the same set or if they go under center here, Heath. Being they got short yardage to try to get the 1st down. They break into Bacon County territory now. The ball's on the 46-yard line.
I just never have understood snapping it back 5 yards to go 2 yards. It just don't make a lot of sense to me. But
they send a man in motion.
He's looking to pass.
We get pressure in. He steps up in the pocket.
Nice break up by number 10. Great job by Aiden Cawthorn to come in there and just strip that ball out of his hands.
Da-na-na. I got to give him a little ESPN being we playing on Saturday. That was definitely a highlight play.
Oh, we got a flag here.
He went in, the player, the receiver,
they're going
caught
to
the
get
ball.
us for sideline infraction, it looks like. And I ain't sure which one it is. Is that 20-yard penalty that we got first game of the season, or
would they give us a warning?
Yeah.
Because we've had it called both ways.
That's right. That looks like that's going to be that first warning.
That'll be a warning. Thank goodness.
I hadn't never seen one like we saw the other night, or the first night.
They wasn't even a warning. They just said, we straight, we walking this one off.
But that's going to bring up 4th down and about 2. And it looks like they're keeping their offense on the field here. They're going to come under center, it looks like. It looks like they might try to just pound it down our throat, see what they can get.
Big fullback quarterback. He's going to hand it
off. And he's got that 1st down for sure. But we do bring him down, but not after a gain of about 4 yards and a 1st down for East Lawrence.
Going to spot him on about the 41-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10, East Lawrence. On our Red Raider 41, 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Clock continues to roll. Raiders leading 7-0 over East Lawrence, but East Lawrence trying to make something happen before the end of the half.
They're back in shotgun, their bunch package.
Quarterback
drops back to pass. He's got that guy open again, number 11. He tried to make a guy miss, and we wrap him up around his ankles there to bring him down, but, man, he was wide open.
Yeah. It's going to be about a 13-yard gain on the play.
And that's going to stop the clock long enough for them to set the chains, and then it should start back up.
It's going to put the ball on the 29.
But they're trying to run 2-minute offense here. Try to get some points on the board before the half. Our Red Raider defense is set up now in the 4-man front. He's looking back to pass.
Going deep.
Trying to get a guy open. He's got a guy wide open.
He pushed off and should have been a flag, but that's going to be an East Lawrence touchdown. Should have been offensive pass interference because he pushed off of our player.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it didn't get called. So just like that, East Lawrence responds to our Red Raiders. We will see how their PAT goes because they did not do good with this in warm-ups. Yeah. But now they do have the win in their favor for this PAT. It
looks like it's pushing.
Yep.
To the top side of the field on us or on them. Number 39's back to do the kicking. Ball's down. It's up.
And it's good.
It looks like it's good, so that ties it up with 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the half.
Bacon 7, East Lawrence 7. 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We'll send it back to the station for a 30-second timeout here on Classic Country 104.3. Coming off of a East Lawrence touchdown to tie the score 7-7 here with 1 minute, and I don't know why the clock's running, Heath.
Yeah, I don't either.
They are going to kick off, and the clock is just continuing to roll. No idea. Which is not working in our favor.
No, I don't understand that.
East Lawrence with a good kick. We're going to field it around the 15.
Number 14, Moopy Green's got it. Boy, he's got outside.
He cuts back up.
I think we're going to get a block in the back right there. But great run by Moopy Green.
Flag thrown around the 42-yard line, holding Bacon County. So that's going to negate that great return. We had the ball down around the 50. And, man, our clock was just running there, Heath.
Yeah, they knocked off 40 seconds there. And we were trying to just switch, for the, possession. So that's going to bring up first down and 10 for our Red Raiders on about the 32-yard line.
So we got 1 minute and 5 seconds to go, roughly 68 yards to try to get another score in the end zone or at least get close enough for a field goal. And I would either like to see us try number 10. They don't have a safety coming to this side. We're one-on-one down at the bottom here, or slip a tight end out, Heath.
Yeah. I say this man up right here on the outside here. Be a time to try it right here. They don't have, like you said, ain't nobody back there deep. It's wide open. We hand it off to JoJo.
He gets a hole.
Oh, man.
Another flag. Looks like maybe a holding call.
Yeah, that's in the territory of holding again.
They add some time back to the clock, Heath.
Okay.
Go to 1 minute and 31 seconds. Holding against our Red Raiders. Man.
Great run, then it gets killed by a holding penalty.
Yeah. It's on the 30, so that's going to take us back to the 20. No, they're going to put it on the 21. So that's going to bring up
first down and
20.
We run Aiden Cawthorn up to the top side, long wide receiver.
Again,
we do have a tight end down on the top side also. Hand it off to JoJo again. He hits the middle, and he's trying to get some yardage out of it. And they in there, you can see hands trying to get the strip out of him, but JoJo holds on to it tightly.
It's going to be a 1 yard gain on the play. Clock continues to roll here with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter, excuse me. Aiden Cawthorn's coming off the field. Knox is going in with a play call. So I guess we're just going to run the ball here, Heath. Send one receiver up top in our bunch set. Got 3 running backs in the backfield. Knox takes a snap, hands it off. They're going to meet us at the line and tackle us for a loss on
oh, man, I thought he was going to spin loose.
Yep. And looks like face mask. Did we get a flag? He was.
I don't know.
No, I don't see a flag.
We call a timeout.
Okay. So that'll be a Bacon County timeout here with 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Third down and a long 20 to go here, but we'll take a 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3. Welcome back. Here we're coming off a Red Raider timeout. 35 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We're tied up 7-7. Bacon trying to make something happen to get another score. But unfortunately, we ain't got enough time and too much field to go unless we just we can find a hole. And
we do run out in our spread package, twins up top and at the bottom, one running back in the backfield. Hand it off to JoJo. He's trying to find a hole to make somebody miss. And, man, he ain't got much place to go.
The middle linebacker comes in and makes a great tackle on JoJo.
And East Lawrence is going to call a timeout with 29 seconds left in the half.
Now we're going to force us to punt here. And again, we're kicking against the wind a little bit in this direction, Heath. Well, I don't know. The flag's on the other side. Look like the wind's blowing north to south. Flags up here are blowing west to east. So not real sure which direction we're going. Now the flag's on the other side. Switch to west to east, but a little swirling action going on around here.
Yep, it definitely is for sure. And, again, it's been shown in the punts tonight, too, or today also.
Yes. East Lawrence got 29 seconds here. Heath, we just got to kick the ball away. We don't want to give them a chance here to make anything happen.
No, we don't. I'll be honest with you, as deep as we are, I look for them to bring the house to try to block this kick. Our guys need to do their jobs, keep a block in front of them.
Ball's on the 23 here in our territory. Cozy back to punt. Is on about the 10-yard line.
Jason Guess is our lone snapper, number 33. They got one guy deep to return the punt. High snap. They do bring the house, but, man, Cozy gets a nice spiral off.
High, and it's hanging.
Oh, they bumped it. Number 14 picks it up. He picks it up. He's going to score. Number 14, touchdown.
Yes, sir. With the scoop and score, that's going to get him a steak dinner from Coach Joe Bordeaux.
Great job by our we do got flags down here. Wow, what in the world now?
It's got to be a sideline. There's pointing our direction.
There was nobody even over here. This was way away from the play. It's got to be sideline.
Yep. Oh, my goodness. So that's going to negate the touchdown. Seeing what the white hat he's talking, got the officials in a huddle over here trying to. So it's against Red Raiders, sideline. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to back us up 10 more yards, it looks like.
So with 22 seconds remaining,
man,
we get the ball.
We shot ourselves in the foot on that.
On the 33.
Great job by our cover team, though, for Cozy to get the ball off because they brought the house for sure.
Yep.
It was a high snap. He brought it down. But for our guys to be down there and do their job, not getting inside the zone, and when he bobbled it, to pick it up and go with it.
So we got 22 seconds here to go, 33 yards, or we can attempt a field goal. We can get in 2 plays here and still get a field goal off.
Yep.
But we got to get out of bounds. Well, we got some timeouts left.
Cozy batting back. He hands it off to JoJo.
He gets 8 up at the line of scrimmage. Be about a 1.5-yard gain on the play, maybe.
And we call timeout.
So with 16 seconds remaining, Red Raiders call a timeout here. Scores tied up 7-7. 16 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
To the friendly staff at our discount pharmacy in downtown, I'm going to look forward to serving you. The next time you need to get a prescription pill, stop by and see us. The price at our discount pharmacy is as good as some of the big chain stores, and a lot of times it's a whole lot better. Next time,
Seconds remaining in the second quarter. Scores tied up 7-7. Red Raiders have the ball on the 31-yard line. We got time for maybe one play to either try to get in the end zone or going to have to try to kick a field goal. So we got it spread out, 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 running back in the backfield. We drop back. We go deep.
Oh, he's got a guy wide open. Number 10, Aiden Cawthorn, touchdown.
No flags. Touchdown Raiders. Yes, sir, Heath. Yes, sir.
Man, he hit him perfectly right there.
Absolutely.
That's a great way to answer back right
and
there.
It was man-on-man coverage, and he got a 3-yard step on his defender there and was just able to hit him open stride. And great pass and great reception there by Knox and Aiden Cawthorn, man.
Yep. Great job. Knox hit him in stride. He didn't have to slow down to catch the ball or nothing. That was a perfect pass for our Red Raiders to do a great job there.
23-yard passing touchdown.
Yep. We're setting up now, lining up for the PAT, number 88. Isaiah Robertson's back to do the kicking. Freshman for us. Nice snap. Ball's up, and it is good.
So just like that, with 10 seconds remaining, man, we responded, Heath, and we needed this going into the locker room.
We definitely did. And, again, we do get the ball back there at the half.
Yes.
When we come back out. But, man, to answer right there and come back and score, especially on where we shot ourselves in the foot, where we just scored on the scoop and score there. And I promise you, when Moopy finds out he's missing a steak dinner because of it, he ain't going to be happy.
Yeah, that's right. And just an unfortunate call there with the scoop and score that negated that touchdown for our special teams.
You know, guys just getting excited and happy for somebody, you know. But our Red Raiders, again, score here with 10 seconds left in the half to go up 14-7 against East Lawrence here in Raider country or Raider Nation.
We're coming out, our kicking team. We're going to stay right here with you. We got 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And Heath, I'm going to let you talk a little bit. I'm trying to get some scores punched in.
No problem whatsoever. Our Red Raiders setting up to kick off. Again, like Joe said, this wind has swirled. You look at one flag, it's going one direction, another one's going a different direction. But Cozy's gotten good kickoffs all day long. Ended up with pretty good field position. Our guys have got to bust through that wedge and make a stop here. Don't let them get their momentum going whatsoever. Whistle's blown. Cozy addresses the ball. Pooch kicks it to the side. They got 2 guys over there.
No.
Wow,
Whoa,
we about messed that one up, didn't we?
Very short Pooch kick. Great return by East Lawrence, about a 12-yard return on the kick.
Number 88, Isaiah Robertson, done a great job of wrapping that guy up when he went by him.
And they're going to take over here on the 50-yard line.
7 seconds left. They got a time for one play here. See if our defense will stand up. You almost guarantee you they're going to throw the ball in this situation.
At least try to get, but I don't know what their field goal range is because they have not showed me anything in their kicking position here
But they
tonight.
come with their bunch set, more of a running formation. They do drop back to pass. He's looking.
We got pressure.
Getting pressure on him, flush him out of the pocket. He's still looking. We still giving pressure.
He's going to air it up. And it'll be incomplete pass, and that's going to end the second quarter. And in the first half here, with our Red Raiders coming out on top in the first half play, Bacon County leading 14-7 over the East Lawrence Falcons. And interesting first half, Heath.
Yeah, offensively we've looked sloppy.
We have.
And both offenses really have. They haven't, they had the one big play East Lawrence did. But defensively, our Red Raiders have done a good job of containing and, answering the call every time we make them step up. And special teams has done a phenomenal job today.
Yes, they have. And, Heath, one thing I don't like what I see here is we're running off the field. Travion Richardson has got still a big limp. I see him coming off the field here. I don't know if it looks like a groin strain or what, but maybe he can get back in here and let Miss Mindy look at him and get him wrapped up. Not sure, what he'll be able to do for us here in the second half, but we've had guys step up
That's right.
here late in the second quarter. We finally got some sparks going, and Travion Richardson is the one that got that spark initiated initially and moved us down the field a solid 45, 50 yards, and then JoJo was able to come in and clean up for a 6-yard rushing touchdown, put the first points on the board here for our Red Raiders, and then the second touchdown came with a huge pass from Knox Ledbetter, connected with Aiden Cawthorn on a 23-yard passing touchdown, hit him in the end zone, and just a great play. Was good on both PATs here today. Again, the score is 14-7. Heath, to break down this first half, defense has stood pretty tall. I'd say they're definitely winning the battle for us. But late here in the second quarter, offense responded, and we finally got some momentum going, and hopefully we can continue to carry that for the rest of the game. And maybe we've knocked a little bit of wind out of East Lawrence. They're not just going to hand this to us. No. By any means, but even looking at their players going into the locker room, they kind of got their heads down a little bit, depending to see how their coach can get them to respond here as they go into the locker room, and they're just slowly taking their time going in. No initiative to get in there in any hurry, so I don't know if that's discouragement or how to take it or what.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Coach Wilson he ain't happy with what he's seen so far either.
No, and
he's definitely they're going to have prayer meeting over there, and at halftime, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to light a fire, because to me they just look flat. Our Red Raiders today look flat. We have not capitalized. We should be up by a little bit more than what we are now, because of what they've done for us. They've helped us out so much, but we've not capitalized on it. And it's going to take.
Honestly, this score right now should be 28-0 Red Raiders.
Easy.
Because the one offensive series that East Lawrence have where they did go down and score is the one time our defense fell flat.
That's right.
And we just cannot allow that to happen again. I don't want that Saturday juju against us here, but and typically these offset games, it's been tough for any of our teams to battle through this. We like our everything in rhythm. We like the same thing. We don't do well when something knocks us off schedule. So
and that's where we're relying on our coaching staff to come in here and write these guys again. We're talking about young men that they need to be shown the correct way to do things.
Yes.
And the coaching staff, and that's what their job is, to correct what needs to be fixed. And again, my comments and talking with Coach Wilson, he knows how to correct these things. He's seen this before.
He has, and that's the thing, because honestly, Heath, there is absolutely no difference than 2 o'clock on Saturday than 7:30 on a Friday night. You still putting your pads on. You still got to go out and play football. I know there's different weather conditions, things that come into play, but that happens on Friday nights. We've had rain every games. You're fighting the elements day in and day out. We have all season this season, and here we've got an opportunity, almost like a live practice, let's call it, because this is what the guys actually practice in every day after school.
That's right.
So this isn't out of the norm for them.
No, it's not. It's just it's a change.
It is a change.
Joe, none of us like change.
No.
We're creatures of habit. And, for our guys, again, like I said, I'm interested to see how Coach handles it.
Yep.
How he goes about it with his guys and just getting them focused.
Well, before game, Heath, it was a lot. It's Saturday. Let's go out, have a good time, seize the opportunity. But I guarantee you here at the half, we're making mistakes, and we got to do better. We got to clean up, and we got to go out and play some hard-nosed Red Raider football.
That's right.
Because we should not be sitting here 14-7 right now.
No, we shouldn't.
I'll take the lead, but again, it's not where we need to be.
No.
We thank you guys for tuning in the first half of play here. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here with us. We'll be back shortly here for the second half of play. We'll be back maybe in around 20 minutes or so to start the third quarter. So go get you a quick hamburger, run to Dairy Queen, get you hamburger, fries, or get some onion rings. If you go, hey, bring me some. I'd love to have some onion rings up here right now. Bring them to the press box. But we thank y'all for tuning in, and we thank you for Mr. Paul back at the station, and we'll be back after this halftime, and we will talk to you later. here on Classic Country 104.3.
Bacon County and East Lawrence at halftime, score 14-7. Bacon County leading. I thank all of our sponsors here on Red Raider Football, P&H Creative Flooring, I'm a Discount Pharmacy, Smooth Spawn Brown Bar, Precision Main, Newberry Paint and Body Shop, Miles Auto Sales, Lamar's Pharmacy, JJ's Pizza, Southside Church of God, Jay's IGA, First Franklin Financial, DLE and Son, Burt CPAs, Ben Johnson Insurance, ATC Broadband, Bacon County Hospital and Health System, First Baptist Church, Alma Tire and Auto Repair, Alma Family Dentistry, and Carver Drug Company. At Carver Drug Company, Highway 32 Bypass in Alma, you'll find everything you would expect to find in a great drugstore. Complete prescription services, a convenient drive-up window, and delivery is also available. Carver Drug Company is also where you'll find durable medical equipment like respiratory supplies, wheelchairs, walkers, knee braces and wrist braces, diabetic shoes, and much more. Plus, at Carver Drug Company in Alma, you'll find a gift registry, and gifts are available for all occasions. Stop by Carver Drug Company in Alma and have a look around. Open from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Carver Drug Company and Gifts located at 135 Georgia Highway 32 Bypass in Alma, right next to Family Vision Care.
I'm Phil Carver from Carver Drug Company and Gifts, your small-town pharmacy offering world-class service.
First-class healthcare is right here at home. Bacon County Hospital and Health System in Alma.
Hey, Dr. Michael Dean here. I'd like to say hello to my family, friends, and neighbors. I've been practicing medicine since 2006, and I want you all to know I'm now practicing at the South Georgia Physicians Group, a division of Bacon County Hospital and Health System. I'm a family medicine physician that takes the word family very seriously. That's why my patients will be treated as such. I offer same-day sick visits, physicals, chronic disease management, including high blood pressure, diabetes, and more. I look forward to serving you and your family with quality health care close to home at the South Georgia Physicians Group in Alma. I'm Dr. Michael Dean, and you're in my care.
Compassionate care from competent professionals using the latest in state-of-the-art healthcare technology. Bacon County Hospital offers adult and pediatric medical care, plus surgery and obstetrics. The emergency room is physician-staffed 24 hours a day, serving Alma, Bacon County, and surrounding counties. For more information, go to baconcountyhospital.com.
For more than 90 years, families across the South have come to trust DLE and Sons products for quality meats and great taste. You'll find DLE products in your groceries cooler, and if you don't, ask for them by name. Lee's Smoked Bacon, Andy's, Georgia Boy, and Papa Dave's Smoked Sausage, smoked hams, picnics, and pork chops, and a whole lot more. Always great taste and always top quality products from DLE and Sons.
For quick and dependable semi-truck and tractor repairs, choose Precision Maintenance in Alma. Your big truck and trailer is only making money when it's on the road, and at Precision Maintenance, they understand how important your truck is, and they do whatever they can to get you back on the road as quick as possible. For more information on their services, visit them online at precisionmaintenancepa.com or call 912-307-9226. Or go by the location at 140 Highway 32 Bypass in Alma.
Smooth Spa and Brow Bar is Alma's trusted beauty bar service, offering the most advanced, non-invasive, and minimally invasive cosmetic procedures and micro-treatments aimed at preventing, restoring, and enhancing your natural beauty. Smooth Spa and Brow Bar offers expert personalized assistance and customized services to help you achieve your desired results. Visit them, located at 133 Georgia Highway 32 Bypass in Alma. For more information on the services they offer, follow them on Facebook or online, or call 912-288-4125, and walk-ins are welcome. Go Red Raiders!
Bacon County hosting East Lawrence here in Alma on a Saturday afternoon. We moved the game from Friday night. It's not Friday night lights. It's Saturday afternoon sunshine here today. Bacon County leading again 14-7 here here at halftime, and we'll be going back live to the stadium here in just a few minutes for the second half of the ball game. Stick around.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's leading foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, and crack repair, and epoxy coatings. C&H Creative Flooring offers hundreds of colored epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and so much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carports, let them help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid-resistant. Call Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037. You can message them on Facebook at C&H Creative Flooring.
JJ's Pizza is the place to go in Alma for delicious pizzas and salads, sandwiches, wings, and other Italian-inspired dishes. Visit them daily for their out-of-this-world lunch buffet, starting at 11:30 to 1:30, or order and pick up at their convenient drive-through window. Call JJ's Pizza for your special occasion party reservations. They offer catering and holiday party events and amazing pizza made with traditional and modern ingredients. Visit JJ's Pizza at 1050 South Pierce Street in Alma or call in your order at 912-632-1234.
Whether your tax needs are for personal, small business, or agricultural, taxes get more complicated every day. Burt CPAs in Alma, Banksville, Waycross, and Homerville are the tax professionals in Southeast Georgia. They've got a variety of services to fit your needs. Burt CPAs, conveniently located on Lee Avenue in Waycross, North Dixon Street in Alma, South Main Street in Baxley, and Dane Street in Homerville. Let's take just a minute to talk about the farm fresh produce out here at Jay's IGA. Man, they got it out here, and if you found it any fresher than this, you get dirt between your toes. Let's see, they got corn and cabbage and lettuce, apples, peppers, onions, potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, grapes, melons, and bananas, and all kinds of beans and peas and stuff like that. Plenty of fresh produce and a great price. Jay's IGA, 1022 South Pierce Street in Alma. 82 degrees out there, plenty of sunshine this afternoon. Red Raiders hosting East Lawrence here in Alma this afternoon, and currently leading by a score of 14-7. Second half starts here in about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Stick around for the second half of the game. Joe Hayes and Heath Carver at the field down there doing the play-by-play. Yeah, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors this afternoon here on Classic Country 104.3 for Red Raider football. And they include Alma Family Dentistry, Alma Tire and Auto Repair, First Baptist Church of Alma, Bacon County Hospital and Health System, ATC Broadband, Bennett Johnson Insurance, Burt CPA, Carver Drug Company, DLE and Son, First Franklin Financial, Jay's IGA, the friendly store, Southside Church of God, JJ's Pizza, Lamar's Pharmacy, Miles Auto, Newberry Paint and Body Shop, Precision Maintenance, The Vinyl Depot, Smooth Spa and Brow Bar, C&H Creative Flooring, and Alma Discount Pharmacy. If you're looking for a church family, come be a part of the Southside Church of God in Alma. There are 2 different times for Sunday morning service. One service is at 9 a.m. and one service is at 10:45. The church is located at 102 Taylor Road in Alma. The pastor, David Dean, and the members invite you and your family to come worship with them. At Southside Church of God, you're only a visitor one time, and after that, you're part of the family.
Alma Family Dentistry always welcomes new smiles. The doctors and staff provide family dental care for all generations and are proud to service Alma, Bacon County, and all of the surrounding areas. You can stop to make your appointment at their location at 208 South Dixon Street in Alma, or give them a call at 912-632-8654 at Alma Family Dentistry.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Call Bennett and Johnson Insurance at 912-632-0101 or visit them located at 414 South Dixon Street in Alma.
First-class healthcare is right here at home. Macon County Hospital and Health System in Alma.
Hi, I'm Dana Moody, family nurse practitioner, and I'm excited to be working at the Bacon County Community Care Center, a division of Bacon County Hospital and Health System. I'm here to provide quality primary health care to all of Southeast Georgia. We treat all ages, from school-age children to senior adults. I treat chronic and acute conditions like diabetes, hypertension, fibromyalgia, arthritis, gastroenteritis, pharyngitis, allergies, and more. Plus, I'm here if you have a common cold or if you just need a checkup. The office is open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, with extended hours on Tuesday through Friday until 7:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays from 9 till 1. I'm Jana Moody, family nurse practitioner, and you're in my care.
First-class healthcare is right here at home at Bacon County Hospital and Health System in Alma. Compassionate care from competent professionals using the latest in state-of-the-art healthcare technology. For more information, go to baconcountyhospital.com.
Is your internet ever slow, laggy? Does it freeze right in the middle of your favorite show? Not anymore. When you upgrade to ATC Broadband, you'll get up to 100 megabits of bandwidth per second, unlimited internet, at an unbeatable speed with unbeatable service. That's ATC. Visit us online at atc.cc.
At Carver Drug Company, Highway 32 bypass in Alma, you'll find everything you would expect to find in a great drugstore. Complete prescription service, a convenient drive-up window, and delivery is also available. Carver Drug Company is also where you'll find durable medical equipment like respiratory supplies, wheelchairs, walkers, knee braces and wrist braces, diabetic shoes, and much more. Plus, at Carver Drug Company in Alma, you'll find a gift registry. Gifts are available for all occasions. Stop by Carver Drug Company in Alma and have a look around. Open from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Carver Drug Company and Gifts located at 135 Georgia Highway 32 bypass in Alma, right next to Family Vision Care.
I'm Phil Carver from Carver Drug Company and Gifts, your small-town pharmacy offering world-class service.
Stick around, Red Raiders are on the radio this afternoon. Second half of the game will be starting here momentarily. And we got Joe Hayes and Heath Carver down. Stick with us right here. We're going back in 4 minutes. Halftime will be in about 4 minutes. So stick around right here on 104.3 FM Classic Country.
If you're looking for a great pre-owned car or truck that is dependable and from a pre-owned dealer that you can trust, then look no farther than Miles Auto Sales at Alma. James Miles and his folks are eager to put you in a pre-owned car or truck that you will love. Visit Miles Auto Sales located at 202 South Pierce Street in Alma. Give them a call at 912-632-6520. And get the big gold raters from all the folks at Miles Auto Sales in Alma.
Alma Tire and Auto Repair offers semi and tractor tires, lift kits, and lowering kits. They also have a large selection of new and used tires. They do brakes, alignments, engines, transmissions, oil changes, and air conditioner repair. They're located at 937 South Pierce Street. Or call them at 912-632-4244. Alma Tire and Auto Repair are proud supporters of Red Raider football.
Newberry Body Shop in Alma is a full-service auto facility from repairing small dents and scratches to heavy collision repairs. Our expert technicians are professionals and can handle all aspects of your repair needs.
I was going to get you to give me a water, but you was moving that grill.
65 West 12th Street, or call them.
It's all good.
912-632-7933. That's 912-632-7933. First Baptist Church of Alma is the church for faith and family connection. Extended invitation to families to come worship with them. Sunday worship services begin at 11 a.m.
From the line of scrimmage.
Wednesday prayer meeting begins at 6:30 p.m.
And that's where we got checked from, I think.
Located at 210 North Church Street in Alma. For more information about FBC, Alma.
I think I counted it from where he was.
912-632-7905.
Let's talk a little bit about the meat department out here in Jay's IGA. They've got just about anything.
Probably 2 minutes we should be coming on.
Freshest meats around, the best cuts and the best prices. Stephen Williams of the gang just kind of been.
How was Jacob and Big Man?
Just right. So whether you're looking for chicken, pork chop, steak, roast, Boston butt, bacon, sausage, sandwich meat, or if you're just looking for a pack of hot dogs, they got it all out here. 1022 South Pierce Street, now with Jay's IGA. At Lamar's Pharmacy in Alma, you'll find complete prescription services.
I've had a squirrel come on my stand, but that's.
Much more. Plus, Lamar's has a convenient drive-in.
I had a ground blind one time that a bird flew into.
Stop by and see Dr. James Jordan and his staff at Lamar's Pharmacy.
Only thing I ever had a tomcat tree climber I hung the night before. Come back. I went to move my bottom part around and heard old rattlesnake.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Yep, that would me too.
208 South Dixon Street in Alma. Or give them a call at 912-632-8654. In Alma, Family Dentistry.
Red Raiders are on the radio this afternoon playing East Lawrence here in Alma for a, I guess it's called a makeup game. It's supposed to be played Friday night. We're playing it today. We got Heath Carver and Joe Hayes at the field down there kicking off the second half of the game.
Raider Nation, welcome back. Interesting first half of play here at the Big Red Monster. Our Red Raiders are leading East Lawrence 14-7, but a lot of the scoring did not come until later in the second quarter. We had one touchdown. The first one, Travion Richardson struck out to get our offense sparked, carrying the ball on, I believe, 6 plays, around 45 yards, 46 yards, bringing us down to the 6-yard line. He got a little banged up on the play, had to come off the field.
It looks like he's coming back on the field without his shoulder pads on.
JoJo Brown came in and was able to next play punch it in from 6 yards out and put the first points on the board for our Red Raiders, making it 7-0. Second touchdown came from Knox Ledbetter on a 23-yard passing touchdown, connected with Aiden Cawthorn in the end zone for a nice pass and catch play there to put the score up 14-7.
Yeah, Aiden ran the perfect post route on that. And like I said, Knox just dropped it right in his hands, as pretty as you ever want to see.
And do not like seeing here Travion Richardson came out with no pads. So he will be sitting the second half. Looked to be maybe a groin.
Yeah, it looks like they got ice wrapped around his groin there, and he's limping pretty bad right now.
Yep, so got a groin strain. Hopefully we'll see what the recovery will be on that. Hopefully it won't be too long and we can get him back here for region play, or at least by the playoffs, because he is definitely the spark we have needed offensively. And he's just a kid that comes out to play every snap.
And, you know, JoJo, again, when Trey went down, you know, JoJo stepped up to that next man up, and, again, has done a great job.
He has filled the shoes. He definitely has.
He's one of those guys. He's a motor guy. He's going to keep that motor running. So, again, look, the second half to that, you know, more leaning towards JoJo on the running game. But our Red Raiders are set up now to receive the kickoff to start the second half. We got number 14, DeAnthony Green back deep to receive.
And I haven't seen any kick this deep, Heath, but they do have the wind in their favor.
Low kick. Number 2.
We're going to bobble it.
Picks
pick
it up. He's got him a little hole. He's trying to break a tackle. And, man, he's still grinding it out, and he gets it up to about the 40-yard line, it looks like, before they bring him down. And it took about 4 of them to do it.
So 21-yard return on the kickoff here. Great return, special teams for our Red Raiders.
Number 2, Guinea Fuller there for the return. And, again, when he found that little hole right there, he put his foot in the dirt, headed north and south.
And had East Lawrence not closed that hole very quickly, he would have been all the way to the house.
Yes, sir. Knox Ledbetter brings the Red Raiders out. He's got to play in the huddle.
First down and 10.
Break the huddle. Come out in our diamond formation. Tight ends in tight.
We get them to jump.
And they definitely jump on that one for sure.
My goodness. Did you see the flag? I'm sorry, I hate to laugh. The official threw the flag straight up in the air, and it went 6 yards. The wind.
Yeah. And when he threw it in the air, he threw it in the air.
He did. He threw it in the air, but boy, that wind straight took it now. And that penalty flag went 6 yards to the left.
But that brings up 1st and 5 for our Red Raiders. Getting close to their territory. Hand it off to JoJo. He's met in the middle. He's grinding his feet, turning them. And, man, he will not be denied.
First down. That's going to be an 8-yard gain on the play.
So he got his first down.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. It's going to bring the ball down to the 47-yard line.
47-yard line. Putting it into East Lawrence territory here. Our Red Raiders are starting this drive the second half. Looking like we're trying to find a little momentum here. Going back to the original thing we started running over in Lanier County. Again, it's slow go. It's grinding football. And right now we got the lead on.
And it's
false start
on us.
So that's going to back us up.
So it'll be 1st down and 15. It's going to back us back up into our territory. It's going to put the ball on the 48-yard line in Bacon County territory.
You know, and this is one of those type of offenses that they're running here. Again, we got the lead right now, and it's just to grind out the clock as much as anything else.
And up front, the best thing defensively East Lawrence has that I've seen so far is their front line.
Yeah,
they're very athletic up front, a lot of speed.
And they're aggressive for sure. JoJo gets the ball, and he's met at the line. And he's trying
he finds a little hole for.
And they're pushing forward still, but they call it dead.
It's going to be about a 3-yard gain on the play.
It looks like East Lawrence coach is coming way out on the field for some reason.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for our Red Raiders. Ledbetter coming in with the play from the sideline. They meet in the huddle. Red Raiders break the huddle, coming out to a quick set.
Got 2 tight ends in. Number 50's down here at tight end.
Fake the handoff. We got
wide
open.
Number 3. In and out of his hands. He bobbled it. He was trying his hardest to reel that thing in. He was wide open for sure.
2 bobbles. I thought on that second that he was going to be able to pull it in, and he just ended up popping it up again, Heath. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 on the incomplete pass to the tight end. But great play call. Just was not able to execute and bring it in.
And, you know, I've gotten to know that young man this year, Mister, as they call him. He wants that one back. He wants to try that one more time.
Ledbetter put it right on him, and that should have been a caught ball. But it's tough over the shoulder a lot of times with that, that blind pass to pull it in, and that's just where experience comes in.
Going to bring down a 3rd and about 12 for our Red Raiders. Trips up top.
Ooh, and that ball goes up, and thank goodness they were not able to come up with an interception because there was no one even close.
No. And they read that good.
They did.
Man, we got lucky and fortunate on that play that we were able to, that one wasn't intercepted. That's going to bring on our punt team. And Cozy's done a great job tonight or today already, pinning them deep a couple of times.
And we got to go back and check. It might be a possibility he could have set a new school record there for a punt. But, again, we got to go back and look at some film and and see, get the snap off. They send everybody, but Cozy gets it off.
They don't have nobody deep.
And it's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. No, 17-yard line. So,
I was stopped at halftime by the legendary coach, Joe Bordeaux, especially when you're talking about kicking in Bacon County.
That's right.
And he was asking the distance and stuff like that. And I said, we got to go back and look. He said, well, I know somebody kicked a 69-yarder. So that's kind of where we're going to start at and see where Cozy was at then. But he's done a great job the first half in punts.
He sure did. But so that's East Lawrence is going to take over on the 17-yard line. It'll be first down and 10.
Our defense comes on and lines up on the ball. Not real sure what the referees are waiting on.
So they blow it live.
Looks like we got number 76, Tyler Thomas, at nose guard.
And they spread us out. They send a man in motion.
Looked like two guys
hand it off to the man in motion. And
nice play by number 3, Mister, in the backfield. They tried to spread us out wide, and he wouldn't bite on it a bit, and he stayed in his lanes and done his job and brought him down with a 2-yard loss there.
Second down and 12. East Lawrence here with 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bacon leading 14-7 over East Lawrence. All first half defensively, Red Raiders did real good except the one scoring series East Lawrence had. We did fall a little bit flat, but we are playing aggressive defense here.
Goes back to pass.
We flushed him out of the pocket.
He's got a guy wide open.
Great pass by the quarterback to just kind of flip that ball, float it, not flip it, but he just kind of floated that ball to an open receiver, and a huge gain on the play.
Hit him in stride, but our defender was just a step behind him, but was able to bring him down. Going to bring down a first down for East Lawrence.
He's going to bring the ball to the 44, so first down and 10, ball spotted on the 44. 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the third. They stay in the spread. 2 receivers down bottom, 1 up top. 2 backs in the backfield. They hand it off. He tries to cut up the middle, but we get a hand on him. And he's going to fall forward to the line of scrimmage for about a 2-yard gain on the play, so it'll bring up second down and 8.
Looks like we've got a man down on the field, and they're trying to help him up real quick.
He gets up and shakes it off.
Number 22.
Lamarcus Wright.
Lamarcus Wright. I knew it was Wright. I couldn't remember which one it was. But Lamarcus on the tackle there they gained about 3 yards. They're going to bring up second and 7. They're about 4 yards away from the halfway point there, 50-yard line. Oh, they got us that time. Yep.
We jump off sides.
Trying to be a little bit too aggressive there. That's going to help them out and move them on to.
In the Bacon County territory, that's going to put the ball on the 49. Like to see our player going down and doing some push-ups for his mistake there.
Yep.
It's the first time I think I've seen that so far this season, Heath. Have a player, I've seen it in the past, just haven't seen it too much this season.
They run under center, bunch pattern. They hand it off at the middle.
Fullback. We hit him at the line. He's going to get 1 yard gain on the play.
Great stop by our defensive line, number 50 and number
that
76.
Big fullback, man, they hit him hard at the line.
They turned him up. His feet went way up high. They hit him right where you got to hit a big guy like that. Hit him low. Take his feet out from under him a little bit.
It's going to bring third down and 2. Ball is spotted on the 48-yard line here in Bacon County territory.
They've got their bunch formation down at the bottom, under center. Call for the ball, fake the handoff. Going to try to roll out for a pass. In and out of his hand.
Wide open receiver.
Thank you for that.
And that's going to bring up fourth down, and curious to see if East Lawrence goes for it here.
They are in our territory. It'll be, like you said, definitely be interesting to see what they do. Don't look like they're hurrying a punt team out or anything like that. Looks like they're going to try to go for it here on fourth down.
Big fourth down call.
Our defense definitely needs to stand up here and make the play. We haven't seen the quarterback run much. I know he can, though. And he might this time just try to lean forward, big as he is. He should be able to get a push. They're going to try to toss it outside. He's got the edge a little bit.
Enough for a first down.
He
stiff arms, and we're going to push him out of bounds down around the 30-yard line. Great
play call by East Lawrence there to get their guy outside of our tacklers. It's going to bring up a first down, and they're marching deep into our territory here. I want to see our defense, see how we stand up here this series, and try to keep them out of the end zone right here.
We do not need to fall flat again here defensively. And East Lawrence just multiple formations, throwing a little different wrinkles left and right at us. Quarterback under center.
That toss play
again.
He's trying to get outside.
Knock him out of bounds down around the 28-yard line.
That's going to gain about 6 yards on the play.
So it'll bring up second down and 4. I think they're going to give him a favorable spot. So it's going to bring up second down and 3. And what we got?
Looks like an injury timeout. I think it's cramping the way he was walking around out there. I think they finally just told him to lay down.
Yep. So we'll take a 30-second injury timeout here and send it back to the station to Mr. Paul on Classic Country 104.3.
First Franklin Financial in Alma is in business.
Welcome back. Coming off an injury timeout here. East Lawrence player was down, but fortunately it was just, I think, cramps, and he was able to walk off the field on his own accord.
7 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. East Lawrence is driving here.
They hand the ball off and goes to the top side.
Man, there's Holden.
Yes.
They're pulling our jersey nearby completely off of number 3. He's trying it. He was getting away from him, and guy just held on to him.
And that come from the white hat, didn't it?
It come from way back. So that's going to back them up right there.
We surely needed that holding call.
We definitely did. And give number 3 credit. He was trying to fight off that block. It's just hard when they got a hold of you like that.
Yes.
And to make the play. And, he's had a great year so far this year. He's ranking right on up there in the top in the region with tackles, and he's definitely led our defense in a lot of different categories this year.
Yep.
7 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter.
So it'll be second down and 13 for East Lawrence. 7 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
They run to their bunch formation. One running back in the backfield, under center, quarterback.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble. We pick it up. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Red Raiders recover. Fumble on the play, picked up by number 22, LaMarcus Wright.
We're going to take over here on the 40-yard line. Great defensive stand for our Red Raiders. And just poor execution from East Lawrence offense there. Dropped the ball, and thankfully we were right there in place to scoop it up and got about a 2-yard return on the fumble.
And give a shout-out to Mr. number 8, Aiden Wright. He was in there to help with that fumble. There to kind of get it going, because we read that play pretty good. They're going to try a little counter play, trap play back to the downside of the field, and our guys were waiting on it. There wasn't nowhere they could go even if they had the ball. We run with our diamond formation, handed off to number 14, Moopy Green.
And the flag coming in from the backfield.
Man, they are flag happy today. I know that. And it looks like it's going to be the territory of holding again. That's what it's going to be.
That'll go against us. That'll back us up 10 yards. So that'll bring up first down and 20 for our Red Raiders.
Again, it just seems like that's what we've done all day long, is just shot ourselves in the foot, making gains and, pretty good area of the field. And, you throw a holding penalty in there. Our Red Raiders come back to the line. We've got 2 running backs in the backfield. We've got Rashid Slade down towards behind the line. They hand it off to number 14, and he's met at the line. No gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 20 for our Red Raiders here. He just didn't have no lane at all to run in on that play. They were waiting for it, just sitting in the spot for it. Number 18, Knox Ledbetter, is coming back out at quarterback. He's got our huddle. They break the huddle. Back to that, what they consider the A formation. Rashid Slade blocking back down at the bottom. They take it.
Knox keeps
tucks it and runs.
Lowers his shoulder.
And, man, he's going to gain about 10, 12 yards on the play. Great run by Knox Ledbetter to read that. And I'll be honest with you, when Moopy saw that he wasn't going to get the ball, he ran out and started lead blocking. That's a great job by that sophomore there with enough mental part of football to understand that, hey, I ain't just here to look good. I'm going to go out and work. Great job by that young man also.
Give a great shout-out to Roadrunners here bringing pizza for the players. Nice of them to deliver here for our team and bring it right to the stadium to us. Knott's going to pass it out to the top side. Number two breaks one tackle.
Yes, sir. Great job.
Enough for a first down.
And unfortunately, I looked back to make sure there wasn't no yellow flags nowhere.
Yep, that's what I was doing too before I got too happy. I do see a flag up here.
Wow. I spoke too soon.
Yep. And this has got to be on the receiver and the cornerback.
It's got, I don't know.
I mean, this is way downfield. That's against them.
It's going to be against East Lawrence. Frustrations might be setting in a little bit on them and making some.
Okay, it's a sideline. They're going ahead and calling a penalty on it. So we got a first down on the play. Then they call a sideline warning on East Lawrence and actually penalized on them.
Yep. And the referee and the coaching staff, they ain't even got the ball marked yet.
No. So that's going to bring the ball down to the 32-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10. Red Raiders, we're already set to go. They're just trying to move the chains.
We've got trips down to the bottom. JoJo in the backfield with Knox Ledbetter. Fumble. But I think we're going to have false start.
Yeah, false start.
No, they're going to call it on them. Encroachment.
Against them.
Yep.
That'll move the ball 5 yards. So that'll bring up first down and 5.
You know, Joe, you don't want to see these kind of penalties this late in the season from both teams.
Yeah.
It definitely.
This needs to be cleaned up at this point.
Getting some interesting facts here on punt, and I can't go through all of them, but I appreciate our historian hitting me up on it right now.
Okay.
But we got trips down at the bottom. Hand off to JoJo. He's trying to find him a spot to go.
And he is not going to be able to get past the line of scrimmage.
They're going to mark him about a yard and a half forward. So that's going to bring up second down and a long four for our Red Raiders.
So what they saying about our punting, Heath? What we got here?
I think it's more towards the college level. There's nothing.
Nothing on Bacon County.
Yeah, and on high school level.
Well, I remember Ware County, Jody Wade that I graduated with, he holds the Georgia high school football record for the longest punt.
Nice hold there by number 14. He hit it hard and got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Great run by number 14, Moopy Green there.
So 16-yard gain on the play.
This is here the longest UGA punts by Spike Jones, 87 yards.
But if I'm not mistaken, Jody Wade, our senior year, he had a 82-yard punt. That was still today, and that was in 1994 as Georgia high school football record.
Oh, man.
For the entire state.
And they got a guy down, and he don't look like he's wanting to move at all.
So East Lawrence with a player down here with injury. He's shaking back and forth, not sure if he's cramping or not, but we'll take a 30-second timeout here on Classic Country 104.3.
At Lamar's Pharmacy.
East Lawrence has a player down, and our physical trainers went out, and our head coach is out there now, Heath, and which is telling us this is more than a cramp. And I sure hate it for this, and prayers going up right now for this young man. And
it's
actually,
just
one of their coaches has come out and took a knee and sat and prayed beside the player. Man, I
pray that ain't nothing, real serious or nothing else like that. It definitely don't. It's not good when you see a young man down on the field. He's been laying face down, which tells me it's something usually in his lower back and all. He just don't want to move.
Yep.
And I was told a long time ago, when you see a player that's just laying still, those are the ones that truly hurt.
Yeah.
They don't want to move. The ones that kind of flop around a little bit, they're hurt a little bit. They're not injured.
Yeah.
But I just hate to see this for this young man right now.
And again, while we're sitting here, we'll take another 45-second timeout and send it back for some station identification here on Classic Country 104.3.
JJ's Pizza is the place to go in Alma for delicious pizzas and salads, sandwiches, wings, and other Italian-inspired dishes. Visit them daily for their out-of-this-world lunch buffet, starting at 11:30 to 1:30, or order and pick up at their convenient drive-through window.
Or call them 912-632-7933. That's 912-632-7933.
Is your internet ever slow, laggy? Does it freeze right in the middle of your favorite show? Not anymore. When you upgrade to ATC Broadband, you'll get up to 100 megabits of bandwidth per second, unlimited internet at an unbeatable speed with unbeatable service. That's ATC. Visit us online at atc.cc.
You're listening to Red Raider Football on Classic Country 104.
My wife has been hot. Raider Nation, welcome back. We're here on the injury timeout, and we've got a East Lawrence player that's pretty seriously hurt. They're bringing the paramedics out to the field. So we're going to continue to break here. We're going to take a 3-minute break as paramedics come out as they're bringing the stretcher on the field. And, again, this time, listeners out there, if you'll just please pray for this player. There's no movement down there right now. And, again, just prayers go out to him and his family. Hopefully he'll be okay. But we'll take a 3-minute timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
At Carver, 32 Bypass in Alma, you'll find everything you would expect to find in a great drugstore. Complete prescription services, a convenient drive-up window, and delivery is also available. Carver Drug Company is also where you'll find durable medical equipment like respiratory supplies, wheelchairs, walkers, knee braces and wrist braces, diabetic shoes, and much more. Plus, at Carver Drug Company in Alma, you'll find a gift registry. Gifts are available for all occasions. Stop by Carver Drug Company in Alma and have a look around. Open from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Carver Drug Company and Gifts located at 135 Georgia Highway 32 Bypass in Alma, right next to Family Vision Care.
I'm Phil Carver from Carver Drug Company and Gifts, your small-town pharmacy offering world-class service.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's leading foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, and crack repair, and epoxy coatings. C&H Creative Flooring offers hundreds of colored epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and so much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carports, let them help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid-resistant. Call Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037. You can message them on Facebook at CNH Creative Flooring.
Whether your tax needs are for personal, small business, or agricultural, taxes get more complicated every day. Burt CPAs in Alma, Baxley, Waycross, and Homerville are the tax professionals in Southeast Georgia. They've got a variety of services to fit your needs. Burt CPAs, conveniently located on Lee Avenue in Waycross, North Dixon Street in Alma, South Main Street in Baxley, and Dame Street in Homerville.
Raider Nation, welcome back. We're still here on the injury timeout. Again, apologize for the pause, but paramedics are trying to get the player off the field. They've not put him on the stretcher yet. They're trying to get him on a board. Again, not sure what the injury is, but the way everybody's moving down there, it seems to be pretty serious. Again, haven't seen any movement from the player after he's been down. We've got the entire East Lawrence coaching staff is down around the player. We've got our coaching staff, physical trainer down here. Even our sideline guys, our chain gang are down surrounded around the player. Again, our prayers go out to this East Lawrence player as the paramedics try to get him on the stretcher and off the field. So we'll continue to, again, another about a 3-minute timeout here as they continue to see to this injured player. And, again, just please keep him in your prayers, and we'll send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
Truck and tractor repair, choose Precision Maintenance in Alma. Your big truck and trailer is only making money when it's on the road, and at Precision Maintenance, they understand how important your truck is, and they do whatever they can to get you back on the road as quick as possible. For more information on their services, visit them online at precisionmaintenanceca.com or call 912-307-9226. Or go by their location at 140 Highway 32 Bypass in Alma.
First-class healthcare is right here at home. Bacon County Hospital and Health System in Alma.
Hey, Dr. Michael Dean here. I'd like to say hello to my family, friends, and neighbors. I've been practicing medicine since 2006, and I want you all to know I'm now practicing at the South Georgia Physicians Group, a division of Bacon County Hospital and Health System. I'm a family medicine physician that takes the word family very seriously. That's why my patients will be treated as such. I offer same-day sick visits, physicals, chronic disease management, including high blood pressure, diabetes, and more. I look forward to serving you and your family with quality health care close to home at the South Georgia Physicians Group in Alma. I'm Dr. Michael Dean, and you are in my care.
Compassionate care from competent professionals using the latest in state-of-the-art healthcare technology. Bacon County Hospital offers adult and pediatric medical care, plus surgery and obstetrics. The emergency room is physician-staffed 24 hours a day, serving Alma, Bacon County, and surrounding counties. For more information, go to baconcountyhospital.com.
For more than 90 years, families across the South have come to trust DLE & Sons products for quality meats and great taste. You'll find DLE products in your groceries cooler, and if you don't, ask for them by name. Lee's Smoked Bacon, Andy's, Georgia Boy, and Papa Dave's Smoked Sausage, smoked hams, picnics, and pork chops, and a whole lot more. Always great taste and always top quality products from DLE & Sons. At Lamar's Pharmacy in Alma, you'll find complete prescription services, gifts for all occasions, health and beauty items, and much more. Plus, Lamar's has a convenient drive-in window and plenty of parking. The next time you need a prescription filled, stop by and see Dr. James Jordan and his staff at Lamar's Pharmacy, 905 South Pier Street in Alma.
Coming off a very serious East Lawrence injury here. They are taking the player to the ambulance as we speak. They have him there now. Prayers out to him, his teammates, family, and we pray that all goes well with him. We are set now. Our Raiders line up on offense.
1st and goal on the 10. Oh, man, we moved.
We moved.
But we can have a guy in motion in the backfield, right?
They're calling it on us. So that's going to back us up 5 yards. So it'll be 1st down and goal ball on the 15.
And really that's the first miscue as far as all sides on when we've tried to go on 2 that I can think of all year, Joe. We've been pretty disciplined on that.
We have been very disciplined on that play call there all season, Heath.
But now I'm going to bring up 1st and goal on our 15-yard line.
3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Raiders leading 14-7 over East Lawrence.
Handed off to number 14. He's got a
good block.
Man, he got met there. Guy reached back and grabbed him, but, man, they're pushing him forward. Oh, he
fumbled the ball, but they're saying he was down. We did fall on the ball. Going to bring the ball down to the 8-yard line.
Great run by that sophomore.
7-yard gain on the play.
Moopy Green, again, if that guy don't reach back away from his block, I think Moopy walks into the end zone on that.
Usually arm tackles don't work, but it worked on that one.
Yeah, it did. We line back up in our diamond formation. Hand the ball off again. He's got him a hole. Oh, he lost his footing on that one, I think.
My goodness, and he slid 6 yards.
I know it.
Talk about having some speed.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and goal on the 3-yard line.
I'm talking face first sliding, like in a slip and slide.
He was trying his best to get to that goal line and just didn't quite make it there.
But he gets it down to the, again, 3-yard line. So 3rd down and goal. Ball's on the 3. Minute and 50 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Red Raiders trying to put up another score. Hand it off.
Number 14 again.
And
touchdown. He reaches it across there.
Did they give it to him? They give it to him.
Yes, sir. Touchdown.
So from 3 yards out,
and
Anthony Green punches one in.
His mama's down here cheering. Sure enough, Miss Cheryl.
Down.
Yes, sir. She's tickled to death. I don't blame her. I'm tickled to death for him, too.
Absolutely. And that's one always, all of her boys, I've been fortunate enough to be around all of them playing sports, and boy, I love how she supports her boys. Now.
Absolutely, not just her boys. When they're on the team,
all
of them's her boys. She'll tell you in a hurry. But we line up for the PAT. Number 88, Isaiah Robertson's back to kick. Good snap. Ball's up.
Right up through the middle.
He's been perfect all day today.
Money, just like that. We go up. Bacon County leads 21-7. Over East Lawrence here with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
Visit Miles Auto Sales located at 202 South Pierce Street in Alma. Give them a call at 912-632-6520. And here's a big Go Raiders from all the folks at Miles Auto Sales in Alma.
Raider Nation, welcome back. Coming off of a Bacon County touchdown, taking the score. Bacon County 21, East Lawrence 7. It's a great way to start the third quarter. It's the end of the third quarter, but we've come out trying to handle business here in the second half, Heath.
We definitely have. We put together a really good drive there, led by number 14, Anthony Green. Our line does some great blocking. Cozy does a little pooch kick.
Very short.
And,
and we're going to –
what in the world was that for?
Is it a sideline?
Not that I know of. Our guy, it was a pooch kick. And the guy caught the ball. Our guy hit him, didn't really bring him down, but did hit him. But there was a flag flown from way down by the end zone all the way up here.
And I'm wondering if it's going to be a sideline on us. Just curious.
They're all gathering together. Again, to me, if it was anything with the play, he's waving it off.
Okay.
He might have thought the guy called for a fair catch, but he never did call for a fair catch. It went 10 yards before our guy ever hit anybody. So, to me, everything was kosher with the
What
play.
confused me on the flag is he threw it over by our coaching staff.
Yeah, it was just, like I said, he threw it from way down there. But our defense now is coming onto the field. We do give East Lawrence pretty good field position here. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, they run trips up top, one running back under center, fake the handoff to him. We got pressure coming.
We flush him out of the pocket, and
he throws a wounded duck. Oh, he was out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds. So incomplete pass. Thank goodness there the wind just ate that ball up, and the receiver had to come way back to try to get that duck out of the air.
I'll be honest with you, they are lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah.
As long as it stayed up there, and as like I said, the way he threw it, it was spinning sideways.
Great job on our defensive front there to bust through and put pressure on the quarterback and flush him out of the pocket, and he had to wing in the prairie, just put one up in the air.
They run trips up to the top side, one wide receiver down at the bottom. They're back in shotgun. The big tailback's back there with him, long running back.
I'd like to see an interception here.
They hand it off
to the big fullback.
About 8 yards on the play. 9 yards on the play.
So that'll bring up third down and 1.
Our guys were reading pass on that, and he handed it off. They've done a great job. That's one of those RPO plays right here. He was reading a certain one, and he handed it off, and he got a nice gain on it, bring up 3rd and 1. Back to the same formation. They go to pull it. We grab a hold of him, but we lose him.
And he's got a blocker on his feet, and he breaks another tackle. He's going to lower his shoulder, and we finally get him out of bounds and hope a flag doesn't get. Yep, and it does.
It is.
It's going to be tackling the player out of bounds and just a little mental collapse there by our Red Raiders defense.
Yeah, that hurt. That's going to hurt us really bad. They're going to tack on another 10 yards after a great run, and that's going to put them inside our 10-yard line, Joe.
It is.
Again, after a great job in the third quarter of driving down the field, we've let East Lawrence back down deep into our territory with 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's going to put the ball on the 9-yard line, so it'll be first down and goal for East Lawrence. Ball's on the 9, 49 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Bacon leading 21-7. We don't want to let them get back in this game.
We definitely do not. We need a big stand here. Man in motion.
Hand it off to
number 2. He's trying to get outside, and we bring him down. Number 19, Cozy Batten, comes in for the tackle, but he gains about 4 yards on the play.
That's going to bring the ball down around the 6-yard line. So it'll be second and goal. Ball's on the 6. 34 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Clock continues to roll.
Second down and goal. Here, 24 seconds left, and like you said, the clock's ticking, and they don't seem to be in much of a hurry right now. Under center bunch package up to the top or near side. Looks like that formation where they try to run that toss, but they hand it off, and, man, we beat him right in the backfield.
And he falls back to maybe the – well,
man, they're
my goodness, they're giving him 2 yards.
Yeah.
But, again, under center, that's something we're not used to seeing, Heath.
And our guys read that well.
They did.
He's just a big running back, and he fell forward. That's going to end the third quarter. Our Red Raiders are up 21-7.
And we'll take a 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
At Carver Drug Company, Highway 32 bypass in Alma, you'll find everything you would expect to find in a great drugstore. Complete prescription services, a convenient drive-up window, and delivery is also available. Carver Drug Company is also where you'll find durable medical equipment like respiratory supplies, wheelchairs, walkers, knee braces and wrist braces, diabetic shoes, and much more. Plus, at Carver Drug Company in Alma, you'll find a gift registry. Gifts are available for all occasions. Stop by Carver Drug Company in Alma and have a look around. Open from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Carver Drug Company and Gifts located at 135 Georgia Highway 32 bypass in Alma, right next to Family Vision Care.
I'm Phil Carver from Carver Drug Company and Gifts, your small-town pharmacy offering world-class service.
Raider Nation, welcome back here. Start of the fourth quarter. Red Raiders leading 21-7 over East Lawrence, but East Lawrence is knocking on the door. They are on the 4-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 4. They're trying to get one in, get back in this ball game.
Yeah, our defense here, we're asking a tall task here for them to stand up, especially with the running backs they have. They got that number 4 is a good one for sure. He hits the hole hard.
He does real good bouncing to the outside. They got us pulled in tight.
Put a guy in motion.
We're showing blitz.
They're going to toss it out to the outside.
To the outside.
And, man, we stand him up, and he don't get in there. Nope. We're going to stop him short.
So that's going to bring up a big 4th down for East Lawrence. It'll be 4th down and goal. Ball's on the 1-yard line.
Man, that was a great stop by our defense. They read it, wouldn't let him get turned up field.
He kept pumping his legs, but we had 3 Red Raiders in there on him and was able to keep him out of the end zone. Big 4th down stand here in a tall order.
It's going to definitely be, like I said, man, they've got some weapons right here tight. See what our defense can do.
I'm sure the quarterback will keep it here, and he does. And he's going to punch it in.
Yep, he leans forward in for the score. 11 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock in the game, and they put up a score on us here.
So that makes the score East Lawrence 13, Bacon County 21 here with 11 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. East Lawrence going for the PAT. They're getting the ball out, getting set here.
They're seeing if they can come in and make it a one-score game here against our Red Raiders. For us, that should just mean this game ain't over with yet. We can't let up. Can't take the pedal off the gas, as they say.
Low snap. It's up, and it's good.
Yep.
So that makes it Bacon County 21, East Lawrence 14. They get back in this football game. One score away from tying. Here with 11 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3. East Lawrence touchdown, making the score Bacon County 21, East Lawrence 14, 11 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. East Lawrence bringing on the kicking team.
It looks like he's setting on for an onside kick. Looks like they're going to try to get it back from us. Looks like we got the hands team already up there.
Maybe this is something coach has seen on film.
So I do see a little pooch
just
kick.
A pooch kick. We get under it.
We do return it.
We
Kenny makes one guy move. He's got an opening here. He stiff arms one guy, and he kind of gets pushed out of bounds there, but great return by Guinea Fuller.
He's going to run out of bounds down around the
45.
44. I think they're spotting it on the 44, Heath.
Yep, 44.
So it'll be first down and 10 for our Red Raiders here on the 44 in their own territory.
They thought they were going to kind of catch us off guard, but our Red Raiders were ready for that. And I'll be honest with you, that's good to see because there's been in years past where we were worried about a pooch kick.
You're exactly right.
Pooch kicks hurt us a lot. But our Red Raiders were going to come out with our diamond formation, Number 14, DeAnthony Green's back in the backfield, joined with Rashid Slade and JoJo. They hand it off to number 14. He's got him a little hole.
He hits it hard, and the flag gets thrown.
Very quickly, which shows going to be holding, I feel like. Yep.
Holding.
That's going to back us up 10 yards. That's been their best defense all day, is us hurting ourselves on that play. Not only that, it stops the clock for a few minutes.
That's going to put the ball back around the 34, 33, let's see, 34.
Yep.
So it'll be first down and 20. Ball's on the 34-yard line.
We did run in a different personnel group for the offense. Knox Ledbetter gets to play, and he's running into the huddle. They break the huddle. We run trips down to the bottom side, one running back with Knox Ledbetter at quarterback. We hand it off to JoJo, and he gets up the middle, and he stopped after about a 3-yard gain. He hit the hole hard, and they just closed it up all around him. He didn't have nowhere to go. Great play by their defensive lineman there to make the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play, so that's going to bring up second down and 18. 10 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Clock continues to roll.
Red Raiders started with pretty good field position, but the story of the night to me is how many times we've shot ourselves in the foot. We got trips up top. We do have a tight end down here at the bottom side. We hand it off to JoJo, and he's wrapped up at the line again. I don't think he made any gain on that one. So that's going to bring up a third down and long for our Red Raiders.
Half a yard gain on the play.
It wasn't very much at all.
Wasn't much.
Clock's rolling down to the 10-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Our Red Raiders are up 21-14. But we've got a long third down here, Joe.
We do. See how they line up defensively here, Heath. They have not put any safeties back.
No, they're running man up. And I'll be honest with you, I'd take my two wide receivers down here at the bottom side over anybody any day.
Man on man.
They look like they're going to try to blitz,
they
do try it. We pick it up.
We go. He's open. And he catches it.
Nice catch by number 8. Aiden right there on the play. Great pitch and catch. I don't see no laundry. That was going to hold there, Joe.
My goodness, that was a bomb by Knox Ledbetter.
He pumped one time, and then he threw it out of his shoes the second time.
It was about 40 yards in the air. I think that was about a, 48-yard pass there.
Going to bring it down to our 19-yard line. We're back in the red zone here for our Red Raiders, seeing if we can't put some points up on the board here at the midway point of the fourth quarter to try to extend the lead here. We hand it off to number 14. He's got him a hole. And, man, he's pumping his feet, and he's driving as hard as he can.
Helmet comes off.
His helmet comes off. I think they helped him out with that. We'll see if they make him come off the field or not. And it looks like they are going to make him come off the field. But, man, great run by DeAnthony Green. He's had a good game filling in for Travion.
Send in number 11.
DJ Smith
to take in at the running back position.
He'll come up to that up back, and JoJo will drop back to that deep tailback position.
3 backs in the backfield. No receivers. Tight end at the top and the bottom. We hand off to JoJo. He hits the line, but he bounced outside. He's going in. Touchdown! JoJo Brown.
Good job by JoJo.
14-yard rushing touchdown.
They clogged him up there in the middle.
And he just bounced it to the top, and there was no man out there to cover him. And that's where them bunching up on us, Heath, like that. There's just nobody to cover anything like that. They're getting tight.
And Knox Ledbetter, if you saw him back here, when he saw JoJo bouncing out, he knew there wasn't nobody out there going to catch him. He went in and threw up the touchdown zone, dance beforehand. Great job by JoJo. Great vision to see where he needed to go with the ball. We line up to set up for the PAT. Number 88, Isaiah Robertson's up to kick, freshman. It's up and it's through.
Good.
He's 4 for 4 tonight
Yes,
on the
sir.
PATs.
We needed that, Heath. We needed it. Great job, Red Raider offense. JoJo Brown with a great rushing touchdown there from 14 yards out.
And it came from a long, nice pass by Knox Ledbetter to number 8, Aiden Wright. First part of the season we talked about, they seemed like they were just a few inches off.
Yes.
Knox was just a little bit ahead of his guys and things like that. Tonight they seem like we're starting to wrangle it in a little bit better.
He's been a little bit more money. I'm going to
That's
start
right.
calling him money today. So just like that, Red Raiders respond after East Lawrence touchdown. We go up 28-14 over East Lawrence here with 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3. After a Red Raider touchdown, we kick off, and East Lawrence breaks some tackles, and we finally tackle him out of bounds and here in Bacon County territory.
Another penalty?
Yep. We bring him out of around the 45, 44, but there's a flag.
Man, that was just motion of the game.
Yep, and I think they're going to get us for tackling him out of bounds.
Great job by number 14. And we've called his name quite often tonight. He's doing it on offense and defense, or today, again, we kind of get mixed up there. But that was a great return by East Lawrence. And, again, with that penalty, I think it's going to push us way on, or push them way on forward and put our heels, again, going in the wrong direction. We didn't need that here, Joe, after we just went down and scored. Our defense, we're going to ask them again to stand up big and do what they've been doing most of the night. Again, I know they've scored 14 on us. But a lot of times we've hurt ourselves, and again, we've asked them again to just pick up the slack when we've hurt ourselves again. East Lawrence comes with trips down at the bottom, one wide receiver up top, quarterback in shotgun, one running back man in motion. Back to the top side of the field, he looks to throw. He's got a guy open.
Number 11, we hit him out of bounds around the 25-yard line. So it's going to be about a 7-yard gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3 for East Lawrence.
We're giving them a lot of cushion right there, and understand that, we're trying to not let them get behind us, but I think we're going to have to be a little bit more physical up there.
And that's what Coach Wilson is down there letting the boys know. Boy, he is not happy with that. They handed it off.
Man, we hit him. Great job by number 50 there.
And I believe that's going to be about a 1-yard loss on the play, Heath.
And then cleaned up by number 3, Mister there. Keyshawn, number 50, man, he didn't let him go nowhere.
No, he did not.
He stopped that play dead in its tracks.
It's going to be a 1.5-yard loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Long 4.
They running guys off very slowly. They run trips up top and down to the bottom, one running back in the backfield. He's looking to pass, his little swing pass. He gets inside of us. He tries to stiff arm.
And I don't know if it'd be a face mask. Yes. It's going to be on East Lawrence.
I ain't sure which one they're finna call it.
I don't know.
He said face mask, but he
against East Lawrence.
Yes, sir. I thought I saw it too, but
I grabbed it.
I know Aiden was trying to hand fight with him to get some arms around him, and I didn't know if Aiden had reached up there by accident and grabbed it.
So that's going to be a costly penalty for East Lawrence here. Face mask here, and they were trying to make something happen.
Our Red Raiders here defensively, we're fighting this off here. And, again, we'll take the gift that they give us here. I ain't real sure if they know where they're marking it off at or anything else. Looks like it could be a spot foul. And it's going to probably put them about close to the –
So the spot's on the 17.
Oh, they're only giving it a 5-yard face mask. So it's going to bring up a 1st down for East Lawrence. Even with the penalty, they got a 1st down on the play.
So not as costly as what we were thinking.
Nope. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock. East Lawrence comes with their little bunch package at the bottom, one wide receiver up top. Their big quarterback's back in the shotgun. He calls for the snap.
He drops back. We flush him out of the pocket, and he's going to have to tuck it and run. He runs out of bounds around the 14, 15-yard line. Now they're going to spot on the 16.
Yep. We gave great chase. He was being chased by number 5, Rashid Slade. He
so
just
6-yard gain on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for East Lawrence. The ball's on the 16.
We bring in the house trying to flush him out and just didn't contain him.
No.
And he got out of the pocket a little bit. He's back in the same formation, shotgun. He hands it off. He's trying to find the edge. He plows through.
Staying on his feet, and he's going to fall forward for another East Lawrence first down around the 4-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and goal. East Lawrence ball on the 4, 6 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. Bacon leading 28-14 over East Lawrence, but they're trying to put another one up on the scoreboard.
And that clock for the Red Raiders just aren't moving fast enough.
And
Red Raiders call a timeout.
Red Raiders call a timeout with 6 minutes and 47 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout, send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
For quick and dependable semi-truck and tractor repair.
Red Raider timeout, our first timeout of the second half. Here with 6 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Bacon leading East Lawrence 28-14. East Lawrence is knocking on the door. It's 1st down and goal. East Lawrence has the ball on the 4. They got their big fullback-looking quarterback in. And
they've got that bunch package down at the bottom side, one wide receiver up top. Like you said, quarterbacks had a shotgun, big tailbacks back there with him. They go hand it off to him, and we hit him in the backfield, drag him down by number 50, but he gained about 2 yards on the play, Joe.
Not sure. They're giving him a 1-yard gain on the play. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal, ball on the 3.
They're knocking hard at our door, and the clock's just taking its leisurely time, in my opinion, tonight.
Yeah, we need that thing to run on down.
Same formation, bunch down at the bottom. He's under center this time. Fakes the handoff. Rolls. He's looking to pass. Overthrows a guy.
No flags.
Nope.
So it'll be incomplete pass. That's going to stop the clock with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to bring up 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 3.
Number 3 was giving chase and pressure back in the backfield. Nice coverage by number 13, Michael Dixon, though.
We had hard pressure on the receiver.
We did. 3rd down and 3, or 3rd down and goal on the 3. They've got one wide receiver up top, twins down at the bottom. They do have a running back right there on the line. They hand off to number 4, and he plows through for the score.
We almost was able to keep him out of the end zone, but he was able to stretch and get the football across the goal line and enough for a touchdown. So that's going to bring it to East Lawrence 20, Red Raiders 28.
Our Red Raiders just got to keep the pressure on. Understand that this game ain't out of reach yet. We still got a lot of time left to play in it. They're going to come up and see if they can get a little bit closer with the PAT. Their PAT kicker's been good all night too.
He struggled in warm-ups, but so far he's been money for them. This will be his 3rd.
The wind still kind of swirls around here in the Big Red Monster. Oh, we get a block! Great block!
Yes, sir. And the ball will.
No way.
And they
they go.
No.
Man. So we got a block, but they picked it up and ran it in for the 2-point conversion.
My goodness.
That should be a dead ball.
And Coach Wilson going out, I honestly thought that was a dead ball.
I don't understand that call. I've not ever seen that before. That should be a dead ball. Once it hits the dirt, it should be over with. That play should be dead.
Coach Wilson all the way out to the middle of the field almost to meet with the white hat.
He's not happy. He got his hands on his hip. You can see his hat moving. Just reminds me of Bobby Cox with the Braves there when he would come out and argue a call. You could tell just how mad he was about how much his hat moved on his head. But it looks like they're going to keep it up there and keep the scores the way they are. Again, I thought it was a dead ball once it was blocked like that.
See what's happening.
Coach Wilson still hadn't left the middle of the field at all. He's still wanting an explanation of it. He's finally begrudgingly walking off the field. Again, it looks like they're setting up on the different sideline or different hash this time, possibly do an onside kick. I hope our guys are ready for it. I know Coach Wilder's worked on onside recoveries and things like that.
They haven't put 2 points up there, Heath.
There
it goes. So it is East Orange 22.
There's a deep kick, fairly deep kick. Number 2, Guinea Fuller has it. He's trying to get to the edge. He got one guy miss. He makes another guy miss. He's got an opening. He's got some grass. Oh, he finally steps out of bounds. Come on, Coach.
Come on,
guys.
He tackled out of bounds and no flag there.
Man, they've called that on us all night long.
I think we got a call back here. I see Laundry on the field, so maybe a holding.
Nah, they got sideline warning again. But it shouldn't be a spot foul. It should be up here.
There actually should be 2 flags on this.
No, they pulling it back here. That's ridiculous, guys. How can you call a spot foul on that? You don't know where they're at on the sideline. That's an after-the-play penalty. Man, that's crazy.
Yep.
Anyway, ain't no good referees, as they say. They always going to hurt you.
So that's going to bring the ball back to the 44-yard line here in Bacon County territory.
They backing them up to the fence now. They are tired of it. The coaches said they have had it.
Yep. And making them go all the way to the fence.
Hey, I like it, coach. If that's what they're going to keep doing, we're going to answer that bell. We hand it off to JoJo. He's got him a little hole. Oh, we fumbled the ball. But I think we recover it right back. Woo, fortunately, we got that one back.
Be a 1-yard gain on the play. So to bring up 2nd down and 9, 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Clock continues to roll. Bacon 28, East Orange 22. We do not want to see this come down to a 1-point game.
We definitely do not want to see that at all.
We got to get something here.
And we can't put the ball on the dirt like we just did then. We were fortunate to get that back. We come with our diamond formation. Hand it off to number 14.
He hits the line hard, but it's going to get met up. Their defensive front. It's going to be a 1-yard gain on the play, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
4 minutes and 55 seconds. The clock's ticking down.
Nervous play call here, Heath.
Yes, what do you do here? And again, to know that we hurt ourselves, we were down on their territory with that kick return, but because our guys got excited and sideline warning brought us all the way back. We run the diamond package again, tight, double tight ends. Hand it off to JoJo. He's trying to find something, but, man, he's met at the hole. There just ain't much there right now.
And that's going to force us to punt here. with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Bring up 4th down and 6. It was a 2-yard gain on the play.
A long 6. Coach Matt's down at the offensive coordinator. He's looking down at the clock, kind of seeing just how long he can hold it off. He hadn't run the punt team on or anything else like that.
They're going to let the clock run down as much as possible.
Yep. I think they're going to get there and then call a timeout. I'm surprised East Lawrence is letting it keep going.
Yep. So there we will take a Red Raider timeout with 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Red Raiders coming to the sideline, 4th down and 6. We're going to be forced into a punt situation. We have the ball in our territory on the 48-yard line. We'll take a 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3. Red Raider timeout, forced into a punt situation here. We have Cozy Batten back to punt for the Red Raiders. East Lawrence sending one man back to receive.
And he's giving us his whole side of the field. Cozy angle it this way. Nice kick. We could pin them deep here. Jason Guess is a long snapper.
Good snap.
Nice high end over end kick.
Goes way past. Get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Good
yes,
job,
sir.
Cozy.
Yes, sir. Cozy. Great punt here. We pin them down on the 2-yard line.
Great job by Cozy Batten. He has been money all day at that punting.
He sure has.
Even with him in his face at times. Now it's time for our defense. We got 3 minutes and 28 seconds. And I'll go ahead and tell you, he's going to throw the ball.
And Heath, I don't like this position right here. We've not, in history, done well pinned right here. We're pinning an offensive team down on the 2 or the 1. We usually get burnt. I hope I can eat my words, and I'm not. I hope to reverse the jinx.
That's right.
Because traditionally we have not done well in this position.
They do have twins up top and down to the bottom. The top side's a little tighter than what the bottom side is. They call for the ball.
He drops back, quick pass, and
he
steps
pushed out of bounds.
It's going to be about a 3-yard gain on the play.
It does stop the clock because he went out of bounds. Our Red Raiders gave up about 4 yards there on the play.
So to bring up 2nd down and 6, 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Again, East Lawrence quarterback, he's a big guy. He looks like he's going to be able to run it, but he throws the ball really well also. And those wide receivers are good too.
Pump fakes going deep.
Trying to go deep.
Got a man open, but overthrows him just out of bounds.
I'll give Mike Dixon credit. The guy didn't have much of a step on him, and if he caught the ball, he was going to be out of bounds. Mike had done pushed him all the way out there. So great job by freshman Mike Dixon there to do his job there.
Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Bring up 3rd and 7 for East Lawrence.
Raiders leading 28-22.
We don't need to lose contain on this quarterback because he can run the ball, but we definitely need to make sure our guys are covered. He drops back again. We've got everybody covered.
They flush him. He dumps and he connects to number 11. It's going to be enough for a first down. Down around the 22-yard line.
And that's going to stop the clock long enough to set the chains.
3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here. East Lawrence moving the chains, so it'll be 1st down and 10, balls on the 22. So they get out of the end zone.
We're trying to get our guys set back up and line back up. They run twins up top, twins down at the bottom.
He drops back, looking to pass.
And we got our guys covered pretty good. We're trying to give him a little bit of pressure. He's heaving it deep.
He overthrows number 11 by about 2 yards.
And, man, Cozy's all over him. If he does happen to catch the ball, Cozy's got a good chance of bringing it in. It was just overthrown.
So that'll stop the clock with the incomplete pass. At 2
Great
minutes.
job by our secondary to cover their guys like they've been covering them. Just hold them long enough so somebody don't slip out. If we can get pressure on that quarterback, make him flush it. He does throw it a lot worse when he's under pressure. It'd be great to see Tyler Thomas jump back there and get a sack on him here.
I would love to see that, Heath. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining, second down and 10. They snap the ball. Quick little pass, dumps it to the bottom side, and he finds a hole. Number 10, Aiden Cawthorn, makes a tackle, but that's going to be after East Lawrence has enough for another first down. Going to bring them down around the 38-yard line. This will be first down and 10.
Sets the chains. The clock's turning down to 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. East Lawrence trying to put together a drive here. That quarterback hadn't missed much today.
No,
he's got another guy wide open again over on top side.
That's going to be another East Lawrence first down. Gets them into Bacon County territory down around the 45.
They've kind of got us reeling on our heels here. We need to step up and make a play. The clock's rolling.
2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Our defensive line comes set.
We're going to call a Bacon County timeout. That'll be our second timeout of the half here. With 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the fourth quarter, Bacon leading 28-22 over East Lawrence. But East Lawrence trying to get some rhythm going and get down the field. And could be turn out to be a one-point game if they can find a way to get in the end zone and put kick up through the uprights for the PAT. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout, send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
At Lamar's Pharmacy, 905 South Pierce Street, Alma, you'll find complete prescription services, health and beauty items, gifts for all occasions. At Lamar's, you'll also find plenty of parking, a great price, and friendly service. Plus, at Lamar's Pharmacy, they've got a convenient pull-up window. Lamar's Pharmacy, 905 South Pierce Street, Alma. Stop by and see Dr. James Jordan and his friendly staff today.
Raider Nation, welcome back. We're coming off of the second timeout of the half for our Red Raiders. Stop the clock with 2 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the fourth quarter. Red Raiders leading East Lawrence 28-22. But East Lawrence trying to make something happen. And it's first down and 10. Ball is in Bacon County territory on the 45. East Lawrence, 2 receivers up top, 2 down bottom in the shotgun. 1 running back in the backfield, drops back to pass. We send a blitz. Man open, but he drops the ball. Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining. Bring up second down and 10, East Lawrence. Ball will stay on the 45. And I think he heard footsteps coming. The receiver got his fingers on the ball, but when he turned, we had a guy coming in on him, and he just twisted, and the ball come right out of his hands.
Yeah, Coach Tron was letting number 8 know, though. He gave him too much leeway there.
Quick little drop there to number 7.
They was holding bad there on the line.
Be a complete pass. Enough for a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up third down and 5 for East Lawrence.
Number 3 was being held for all day long, and nobody was calling nothing there. 1 minute, 47 seconds left on the clock. East Lawrence is driving. They've been perfect so far.
Complete pass. That's going to be enough for a first down. 6-yard gain on the pass.
It's going to stop the clock to set the chains. That clock just is not moving, Joe, at all. It's not in our favor right now, and East Lawrence calls the times out.
So with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, East Lawrence calls a timeout here. Bacon County leading 28-22 over East Lawrence, but East Lawrence down 2 minute quick offensive drive trying to move down the field and get up on this game. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and send it back to the station here on Classic Country 104.3.
Offers semi and tractor tires. Lift kits and lowering kits. They also have a large selection of new and used tires. They do brakes, alignments, engines, transmissions, oil changes, and air conditioner repair. They're located at 937 South Pierce Street or call them at 912-632-4244. Alma Tire and Auto Repair are proud supporters of Red Raider football.
Raider Nation, welcome back. Coming off of an East Lawrence timeout, and Coach Wilson's been out here at the hash marks waiting on the white hat. He's got something to say, not sure what the situation. It could have been some of that holding.
Yeah. And it looked like East Lawrence coach wasn't real happy about something either over there.
So to bring up 1st down and 10, East Lawrence ball here in Bacon County territory on the 34-yard line. They got 2 receivers down at the bottom, 2 receivers up top.
Again, on this drive, this quarterback's been near perfect.
He has.
On picking us apart.
He dropped back. We send a blitz, but he flushes out of the pocket, hits the number.
Oh, yes, nice job by Cozy Batten to break that play up. He come diving in there head first to make sure he got that play off.
Receiver caught the ball, but he took 1 step, and Cozy come in and just laid the pain to him, and he dropped the ball. Which did not have enough for possession there, so to be incomplete pass, stop the clock with 1 minute and 34 seconds, bring up 2nd down and 10, ball on the 34. East Lawrence gets set back in. 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 up top, 1 back in the backfield, in the shotgun.
Man in motion. They drop back.
Quick pass up top.
And we bring him out, but I think he's going to run out of bounds.
This will be about a 5-yard gain on the play. Maybe 6.
Man.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Stops the clock with 1 minute and 28 seconds left on the clock. 4th quarter, our Red Raiders are up 28-22. But East Lawrence has drove all the way down the field from the 2-yard line, Joe.
Yes.
This quarterback here has picked us apart with these little dinking and dunking passing and getting to the outside. Again, another little quick pass. We take a bad angle on him.
And he's going to get down to about the 11-yard line, enough for another East Lawrence 1st down. Stop the clock with 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining as they move the chains. Clock goes back in motion. East Lawrence calling a timeout?
Yep.
No. I think they're saying the clock. They didn't have the chain set, maybe. And set the clock in motion, minute and 14 seconds. 1st down and 10, balls on the 11-yard line. East Lawrence drops back to pass. In and out of the hands of number 7. Hit the receiver perfectly. He just was not able to bring the catch in.
59 seconds left on the clock. Our Red Raiders are up 28-22. But, man, East Lawrence is doing everything they can to try to put some points on the board here. They've got to score
I
to win
can't look, Heath.
Our Red Raiders, man, they fought valiantly all day long. But we need a stop right here. We need something big to come up and make something happen. There's holding again. Off to him. He does
14.
Make the catch.
So that's going to put the ball down around the 7-yard line. Runs out of bounds, stops clock with 54 seconds.
They're going to set the ball back up. Our Red Raiders, again, man, we've got to have a stop here. We got to make something big happen. They come with a bunch formation.
Drops back. I know he's looking at number 7.
Intercepted! Yes, sir! Great job by number 10. Aiden Cawthorn made the interception. Woo! Great job.
No flags. Red Raiders will take over on the 5. And I love to see here their receiver discouraged, and our Red Raiders come to pick him up.
Hey, this game ain't over with. We still got 47 seconds left.
Know.
We got to run this thing out. We got to hold on to the ball. Woo! But we can breathe a little bit now, Joe. Aiden Cawthorn stepped right in front of that ball. I'll be honest with you, I wish he hadn't fell down. I wish he'd have kept running.
Yeah,
I think he had a few more yards left in him.
Give us a little breathing room here.
But great job by that young man. And to be honest, Joe, we talk about our youth all the time, and we've seen it tonight how they've stepped up. And we already know Travion's a sophomore, but then you have Moopy that steps up in his shoes when he goes down. You have Aiden Cawthorn who steps up at big here as a sophomore also. We've called quite a few freshmen tonight. So our youth is definitely part of it.
He's standing there.
And we're going to take a knee. And they're going to call a timeout. East Lawrence is.
So with 44 seconds remaining, East Lawrence calls a timeout. We take a knee, which puts us down about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be doing that, Joe.
Yep.
I think we need to run the ball.
So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout here. Bacon County 28, East Lawrence 22, 44 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout and send it back to Mr. Paul on Classic Country 104.3.
Daily for their out-of-this-world lunch buffet. Starting at 11. They offer catering and holiday party events and amazing pizza made with traditional and modern ingredients. Visit JJ's Pizza at 1050 South Pierce Street in Alma or call in your order at 912-632-1234.
Raider Nation, welcome back. Coming off of a East Lawrence timeout here, 44 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Bacon leading 28-22 over East Lawrence. We're pinned deep. We're on the 2-yard line. Snap, we take a knee. And East Lawrence going to call their final timeout with 41 seconds remaining. So it'll be third down and about 13. So we're going to stay right here. Heath, I'm with you.
I don't see how we can't run this clock out third down by kneeling it. We've got to run the ball at least one time, and then we can kneel it if we got enough time. I just don't see. Again, I might be wrong. I'm just an old radio announcer that don't know a whole lot. But. Just in my opinion, but, man, it's 41 seconds. This is the longest minute and a half of a game I've ever been part of.
And now you're down to almost the 1-yard line, Heath, 1.5.
Yeah.
And just any mistake right here
would be devastating.
It would be devastating.
So
we get set. Raiders come out and line up in our bunch package. We under center.
That should be offsides on them.
Yep.
What?
They're saying touchdown.
Hold
East
on
Lawrence.
now. What in the world?
A lot of confusion going on here.
What in the world, man? They're calling touchdown for East Lawrence. How in the world? The ball was never snapped. I don't know how you do that.
They're bringing out the PAT team.
That's horrible, guys.
Yes,
I try my best not to say a whole lot about the referees, but, man, that's the worst call I've ever seen in history, I think, Joe.
Boy, howdy. And Coach Wilson, he is sure having it out right now. Man, my gut just sinks on this, Heath.
This is crazy
Yeah,
right
this
here.
one
This is
time-
horrible calling that I've ever seen in my life. And again, there's nothing we can do about
No,
it.
there
There's
ain't.
not a thing that can happen here. It's already been called. There's no way that it could ever come up.
We're just at a loss of words here,
Yeah,
Raider
this
Nation.
is crazy, man. I don't understand it at all. This is unreal. This is completely unreal. If anything, I don't. Stay there, Coach. Stay there, Coach. Thank you. I'll take a flag. Thank you, Coach.
Coach taking the flag here so he can have some more words with the white hat. They telling him he's got to get back to the sideline, and it's not going to reverse this call.
No, there ain't nothing you can do that's going to reverse this call. That's a horrible, horrible call. I'll be honest, I don't understand it at all. I want to see all the replays and everything else because this is crazy. I don't understand how our guy does not even move the ball and it becomes a touchdown for them. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, Joe. I'll be honest with you.
So it's 28-28, 30 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. East Lawrence lines up for the PAT. We get set. Everybody's lining up here.
30 seconds left in the game.
We send in the house. And it's up, and it's good. East Lawrence goes up 29-28 over our Red Raiders here with 30 seconds remaining, and just a gut-wrenching call here by the officials. And,
And, man, what I hate to see, man, is our center down here, man. I don't know what happened or anything else, and he's heartbroken.
Yeah.
I don't know how, I don't know.
And you can't say the officials cost us the game because we put ourselves in this position, Heath, where we shouldn't have been here to allow this to happen.
I agree with that. But we do have 30 seconds left on the clock. We have no timeouts left.
East Lawrence has no timeouts left.
This is just it's one of those games, Joe. You can't explain it. You know.
And again, I'm just at a loss for words here.
Hold on, what's the clock doing? Now the clock's running again. Wow, this is thank you.
There it goes.
Our guys are lined up to receive the kick. Really, just it's a loss of words, like Joe said. There's no way other to describe it. But our guys are set back deep to receive the kick. Little squib kick it.
Oh,
we booed it.
Takes a bad bounce.
Number 2 tries to get it, do something with it.
And they're going to bring us down around the 15-yard line. Oh, no. That's going to be a penalty on us.
Yep.
Some frustration coming out.
Yeah, we definitely showed frustration on that. It was getting, they were playing hard, and they just ended up going too far long after the play. Our Red Raiders will be backed up, definitely, for sure. Half the distance of the goal, we'll start on our 5-yard line, not offsetting penalties, which is a good thing for us.
Both coaches all the way out talking to the officials.
And trying to get their team under control. This is, again, for us, Raider Nation, is definitely a frustrating game. Again, like you said, Joe, we put ourselves in that position, but, dang, man, I don't know, there's nothing you can say to these kids. No. Other than, the referees are always going to be that way. We got to be about our business. We got to do what we're supposed to do. We got to take care of the ball.
So taking our time here. 23 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. First down and 10. The ball is on the 11-yard line. So we've got 89 yards to go to either get a touchdown or get close enough for a field goal.
We run one wide receiver up top. Knox goes back to pass. He got hit as he was hit. Great breakup by number 10, Aiden Cawthorn. Being aware the ball was going to be intercepted, went into the defensive mode and saved that. Knox arms was hit as he went to pass.
So that incomplete pass will stop the clock with 21 seconds remaining. It'll bring up second down and 10. Ball will stay. How are they going to mark it a 1-yard loss? It was an incomplete pass. Thank you. So they bring it back to the 11.
Our Red Raiders come with twins up top, one wide receiver down at the bottom. Knox back with JoJo. They blitz. And, man, they hit us hard.
Yep. Be a sack. Clock will continue to roll, and that's going to be ball game right there.
Now, if we hurry up, we can get something off real quick here. They're trying to get us lined up.
Get it off just in time.
But, man, they hit us hard.
Yep.
And they're going to get us a safety right there.
And that'll be ball game. East Lawrence is going to go home with a victory, 29-28, on a very, very tough loss here for our Red Raiders. Man, I feel for these boys right this second, Heath, and just tough call by the officials. Again, we should not have ourselves in that position where the officials cost you a game. But Coach Wilson going out to the